winning it?
The Los Angeles Rams are winning the NFC Championship. And I predicted them to win the Super Bowl before the season started. I thought last year the only thing they were missing was some playoff experience for Jared Goff.
When the field goal went in, from excited to emotional to overwhelmingly happy, and very excited, man, to get to play in the Super Bowl, and we earned it. We deserve it.
Well, you mentioned it, your 8th straight AFC Championship head. What can we expect from that one?
It'll be a good game. They're a good team, and we played them earlier this year. I know, everyone thinks we suck and, can't win any games, so we'll see. It'll be fun.
All right, well, we are about to kick this one off, and New England will receive the kickoff from Atlanta, and Super Bowl 53 is underway. He's returning it out to the 30, 35. Great return from New England out to the right, almost at their own 40-yard line.
We are underway indeed. You've got Bone Crusher, Wilson, and A-Bomb. Thanks for joining us for Super Bowl 53, Rams, Patriots. We're underway, clones.
Yes, we are. And right away, Tom Brady takes over the offense. And here we go with the first play of the game. And it's Tom Brady under center. And it's a handoff. And it's a gain of 13 yards. And is that Georgia's own Sony Michel?
First down for the former Georgia Bulldog.
And he's had a hell of a playoff run in his rookie year.
This would have been his senior season if he had stayed at Georgia.
Yes. He's had 5 touchdowns this postseason and 121 average rushing yards.
Making a name for himself.
And the Patriots have had a long history of taking Georgia players. Their center is a Georgia guy, David Andrews. And there's another handoff. Not sure who that one went to. I think it was the tight end.
Well, they're at midfield already. That didn't take long.
Yeah, they had a big return.
I'm going to make a couple of scoreboard adjustments here.
And there's a first down on the ground. All right, it's 1st and 10 from the Rams 38. And it's a handoff and a gain of 3. Is your camera on, or is that a still shot?
No, my camera is on.
Okay.
Camera's up. I'm sorry. I was working the scoreboard. I was probably...
It's frozen, though.
Well, that should unfreeze soon. Everything's looking good in OBS. We got a good stream health, so I think that will resolve itself, I hope.
And I'm not watching live, I don't think, anyway. Let's see. Let me click the live button. Okay, yeah, you're... Oh, I had it on pause. Never mind.
Intercepted!
Oh, wow. Indeed it is. Yeah, I'm sorry. You're not frozen. I had you on pause, so I couldn't hear the, the audio. And wow, yeah, Tom Brady gets intercepted on the opening drive.
Tip drill. That's what the Rams need. Because you expect New England to come by and score right away. Good, good, good.
How do you mute the audio on YouTube?
Just click on the volume icon in the YouTube screen.
Yeah, usually I get one. I don't know. Oh yeah, okay, got you. There it is. Yeah, that would be good. Yeah, rocking the Kevin's Front Yard Jam shirt.
Yeah, I didn't realize I was wearing this shirt. I was going around all day with it inside out till Beth told me.
Huh. Has Kevin seen it yet? Like, have you just kind of walked by him?
I did have it on once, but he didn't notice it. That would have blown. I would be getting questions about that nonstop. Well, Rams got it.
All right, 2nd and 8. It's a passing play. Jared Goff just ended up running out of bounds and losing about 3 yards.
Yeah, Rams need to capitalize here. Big 3rd down conversion. Rams drop back. Incomplete pass there.
And that was 3rd down.
They'll have to punt. 3 and out after that interception. Okay, folks, if you are just tuning in, we got live play-by-play for you for Super Bowl 53. We got 0-0. Rams punting to New England. I'm Bone Crusher and A-Bomb on the call here.
And there goes the punt. And Edelman does not fair catch it. He goes backwards.
Nothing there. It's going to be one of many long mandatory television timeouts.
Oh, God. I know. Yeah, the Super Bowl, I mean, NFL's got it right. Like, college games take way too long. Like, the average college game is about 4 hours plus. And normally the NFL game is no longer than 3 hours. But the Super Bowl has an extra long halftime show. Plus, they got to get in all the $2 million per minute commercials. Yeah, it does tend to drag on.
Well, I'm just glad, A-Bomb, that it's not New Orleans versus New England. At least I now have got someone to cheer for. I mean,
yeah, that would be. I don't know if I'd watch. If I would have even turned that one on.
Well, have you ever not watched a Super Bowl?
I came pretty close. There was one a few years ago. It was the one where the Falcons got beat by San Francisco in the NFC Championship game. I wasn't too keen on that Super Bowl. It was when Colin Kaepernick was their quarterback, and the Falcons had a huge lead in the game and blew it at the end. Does that sound familiar? And that year it was San Francisco against Baltimore, and I don't believe I've watched. I mean, I did watch a few plays, so I mean, there's never been a Super Bowl where I just didn't tune in at all, but I certainly didn't watch any of the second half of that one.
It hurts, and I hate Tom Brady for coming back and beating us. We are still in a break here. 0-0 early in Super Bowl 53. Hit us up in the chat box. We'll be hitting the chat box hard and often, getting your comments. And tonight's broadcast brought to you by treasurehunt.ga. I was at the grocery store and I wanted to ask my butcher about the steak diapers.
Yeah, that's like whoever came up with that material is a multi-millionaire.
There's probably someone with personal problems in their life, and by fixing their own problems, led something big. Okay, looks like we are back here in Atlanta, and you are just a half hour's drive from this game right now.
Sure. Yeah. All right, so Tom Brady hands it off again on first down. It's a gain of 1 yard. And they're starting this drive from back on their own 10.
Well, what is the atmosphere and energy like? I'm in Panama City Beach. A-Bomb, who's on the phone with us, is in Atlanta, just outside the ATL in Duluth. What's it been like this week? Can you tell it's been something special for the city?
This far out, not really, but it was funny because I was in Gainesville earlier today, and as soon as you get on 985 in Gainesville, which is 50 miles from downtown Atlanta, they had the road signs. Ooh, that was a dangerous pass, but it's incomplete. They had the road signs way back in Gainesville talking about, Super Bowls going on downtown today, use MARTA. But other than that, and other than all of the gas stations and Walmarts that have the huge Super Bowl wrap on the front door, yeah, you can't go in like a gas station around here without some big Super Bowl reminder.
Third down coming up.
No extra traffic out here in Duluth in the burbs. 3rd and 9, Brady passes, it's complete to Edelman, and it's a first down.
Third down conversion. So compare it to the Olympics in 1996.
Right, and I was in Milledgeville at that time, and I really avoided Atlanta for most of the entire Olympics. This is actually the third Super Bowl that's come to Atlanta. It was 19 years since the last one. And it's 1st and 10 right now, and New England has it on their own 24. And Brady is under center. Under 10 minutes to go in the first quarter, and there is a handoff for no gain. And so, yeah, this is the third Super Bowl that I've been around. I've never actually been in Atlanta proper on any of these 3 Super Bowls.
Just kind of steered clear of all that traffic.
Right. But this is why Atlanta built a new stadium, was to attract another Super Bowl. So here we are. And it's 2nd and 14 for New England. And Tom Brady fakes a couple of handoffs, passes it for another loss.
Whack.
Flag comes in.
Big hit. Yeah, that was a dangerous halfback screen earlier, and this was almost as dangerous.
Yeah, that could have gotten picked off and run back 5 yards for a touchdown.
Flag
what was this
on,
call here? Personal foul on the Rams.
Maybe that hit was a little too good. Fowler, who just had the big tackle the play before, gets a flag on him for, let's see, on the replay. Yeah, helmet to helmet tackle on the halfback just as he catches it. That's
that was legit.
It was unintentional. He wasn't trying to do that. The guy, there was no malice.
You can't do that anymore. In fact, that's the guy right there that committed the non-call in the New Orleans game. So
they got him that
little
time.
Payback. Yeah, a little payback for the non-call a couple of weeks ago.
First down for Brady.
And it's a running play, and it's a pickup of 6 by the white guy. I don't know who that is. Oh, Burkhead, right. He's had a couple of big touchdowns so far in this postseason.
Not much going on in the chat box, Bomb.
Not a whole lot.
Pick up later, maybe.
right, 2nd and 5 from their own 40. And it's another first down for the Patriots.
Just a 6-yard out pass there. West Coast offense.
Yeah, that's really Brady's game now. As he's gotten older, he's, getting more of those quick, short passes in his arsenal.
Well, they know it's coming, and they're playing them way off the ball in a zone. They need to tighten that up.
Now we're at midfield on 1st and 10 for New England, and there's a whistle.
You're not going to beat Brady with the zone. You have to go man-to-man most of the time.
Yeah, we've got our first timeout of the game. It comes with 7 minutes and 39 seconds to go in the first quarter. It's scoreless from the Super Bowl.
It's Bone Crusher Wilson here, and we got A-Bomb on the show for Super Bowl 53. He's in Atlanta. I'm in Panama City Beach. Thanks for joining us.
One thing I've noticed in the reaction game is that you typically pick up viewers as the game goes along, with the most people being on board towards the end of the game. But there's probably a million different. In fact, let's just see if I can see what other heavyweights are doing this game right now.
I bet they're all doing this game. Or maybe they got better lives.
Yeah, I know the sports. Josh and Sean are live. Philly 500 is live. Let's see. Let's see what Joey the Truth Wagner's up to. I unsubscribed to him because I kept getting alerts all the damn time. Let's see. No, I don't think he's got some Super Bowl. Like, he's got a highlight of Tom Brady's interception on the last drive, but he's not actually live right now.
Man, we are coming back.
Yeah, definitely. The Josh and Sean have 879 watching right now.
Well, yeah, that might go up for them. I think I saw them hit, 5,000?
Yeah, they've got a ridiculous amount of activity. Yeah, Philly 500 is on it. All right, it's 1st and 10 from midfield for New England, and Tom Brady's under center. Here's a pass. It's complete for a first down to Gronk. And there's a lot of speculation this could be the last NFL game of his career.
Would you? Hit refresh. Is Gronk a meathead?
He's a pretty personable guy. Like, he's supposedly gonna pursue either a wrestling or an acting career. Both.
Yeah, wrestling is an acting career.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that would be redonk. All right. Nothing much there on that play.
Well, that's an interesting fact. The Patriots have had no first quarter touchdowns in any of their previous 8 Super Bowls. And as the next graphic shows, they've never blown anybody away in the Super Bowl. They've always been tight games. And now Brady's going long.
Deep.
Going for the end zone, and it's incomplete.
Not enough separation. I'm tweaking my thing here.
Good defense from the Rams. No flags. And it's 3rd and 8. Patriots with the ball on the Rams 31-yard line. And now we got a timeout. New England calls their second timeout of the first half. And so with 6:17 to go, Patriots are driving. It's 3rd and 8. And we are scoreless in Atlanta. Super Bowl 53.
Tonight's game brought to you by treasurehunt.ga. If you go to treasurehunt.ga, click on the sports fan link at the top of the page. It'll take you to all her sports swag, memorabilia. In fact, we got some, and this is a popular item: St. Louis Rams bags. That's vintage now because they're in LA. So just head over to treasurehunt.ga, folks.
Does she ever sell anything? Is there any success on that?
I mean, yeah, she does well, but I don't think I've had any success in generating any traffic or revenue for her. But maybe if we get some more folks in here. I tell you, they're in a break, so why don't we take a Flomax break? I'm gonna send us into commercial here, and we'll be right back with Super Bowl 53. Stay tuned.
Don't move. This is ridiculous. Look at the commissioner. All right, it is 3rd and 8. And it is a handoff. Handoff on 3rd and 8. Only picks up 2.
All right, and we are back to Super Bowl 53 after that TV timeout.
It looks like we've got a kick coming up, a field goal attempt. And so it is, in fact, a 46-yard attempt for New England.
Right middle of the hash marks.
The kick is up, and the kick is no good.
Denied. Not meant to be for the Patriots.
Yeah, 46 yards, that's a pretty normal kick these days, you know. You don't expect those to get botched.
I imagine he's a little nervous, a little case of the jitters.
Yeah.
Sorry, New England. Yeah. And now some more bullshit commercials.
Yes, it's like another Marvel movie.
Is that Buddy?
It is.
Buddy the Cat on the Bone Crusher Show.
Yeah, he likes to hang out wherever I'm hanging out.
Dilly Dilly.
Oh yeah, the Dilly Dilly guy survives another Super Bowl. I bet you won't be hearing this. I bet we'll forget about this one real soon.
It was a good run, Dilly Dilly.
Yeah, it was.
When Applebee's is doing a Dilly Dilly night, it's $2 Dilly Dillies at Applebee's.
Okay.
So that's a pretty good deal.
Sure, that's not a bad price for a Bud Light.
All right, we are in a break here for Super Bowl 53. Bone Crusher and A-Bomb bringing you the live play-by-play reaction. And I guess we're reacting to commercials too at this point.
That's what half the people are tuning in for.
Maybe it'll pick up in the second half if it's a close game. I'm thinking the baseball season could be really big. There are no live reaction guys.
Well, I do know that Mr. Bad Dog is going to be doing the Yankees games.
Okay.
But as far as the Braves, yeah, I don't know if anybody's picked up that market.
There's going to be a handoff to the right for a gain of 5 for the Rams.
And it's a scoreless first quarter so far. A couple of chances for New England. They got intercepted on their first drive, and then the second drive ended with a missed field goal.
Rams not a whole lot going so far. Gurley, the other Georgia running back in the game, looking to get something going here.
Right, he had a monster year, but he hasn't done much in the playoffs. In fact, he took a lot of the game against New Orleans, and he was on the bench for a lot of that game. Then it's 2nd and 5, and Goff completes the pass. It's a first down out to midfield.
Faked it to Gurley. All right. First down Rams, midfield. Another fake to Gurley. Incomplete pass. Bring up 2nd down with 4:14 in the first.
And their coach, Sean McVay, is one of the youngest coaches to ever coach in a Super Bowl at 33.
That's pretty good for 33. 33, I was living in my sister's basement. Okay, let's see if the Rams can capitalize on that missed field goal by New England. 2nd and 10. Pass over the middle is complete for about 8.
And that brings up 3rd and 3. And we're under 4 minutes to go in the first quarter.
Maybe Goff will hand off to Gurley now, 3rd and 3.
Sounds like a good play.
I think the art of the handoff on short is lost in the modern game.
Yeah, it's not going to happen here either. And that's incomplete on 3rd down, so it's 4th and 3, and they're going to have to. Well, you know what? It's kind of in a no man's land here. Sometimes teams go for it at this part of the field. However, in the Super Bowl, in a scoreless game, not sure if that's what's going to happen.
Yeah, didn't give it to Gurley once in that series. They didn't run it once.
And we do have the punting team on the field for LA. No, I'm sorry. Yeah, yeah, they're not going for it here. Unless it's a fake.
Someone's offsides. They tried to fake off New England.
Both sides are pointing to each other.
And the refs are scratching their chins. They're all talking about it. They're like, let's not screw this one up. Let's talk about it some more.
And an offsides call would mean a first down for the Rams.
Well, here's the call.
Oh,
delay of game on the Rams.
All right, back it up 5 and.
Oh, well, they were trying to trick New England there, and it almost worked, but they came up short. Yeah, that's not going to hurt them at all there. Okay, live play-by-play reaction with Bone Crusher and A-Bomb. Make sure you like and subscribe.
And Cole Bomer wants us to show the screen, and of course we're sorry we're not able to do that. That is a violation of YouTube rules.
Punt is out of bounds. So Tom
But
Brady.
We welcome you on board, Cole.
Yeah, where you at tonight? Cole Buhner.
And so now we're going to break. It's 3:25 remaining in the first quarter. No score from Atlanta, Super Bowl 53.
Make sure you comment in the comment box, and we're going to go over and hit the chat box right now. Have a great day, no problem, homie. I think Cole Buhner is on his way. It sounds like he's leaving. I don't know. Do you think Cole's leaving by that statement, A-Bomb?
He might be looking for somewhere to actually stream the game. Now, were you saying that this game was actually streaming on CBS website or app?
Yes, it is. It is streaming at cbssports.com. Now, I don't know if that's tied into your account.
Yeah, right.
It might, but they might just, I guess they could say, hey, let's go ahead and put it out there because other people are going to try to hack it and stream it. We might as well benefit from it.
Right.
But usually the NFL, MLB is the same way. They're really tight about all that stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Another thing about Atlanta play-by-play this year is it's not on TBS. It's not on a channel that everybody can get. You have to have cable, I believe, still to get that.
Right. Yeah, it wasn't always that way. There was a time where the Superstation existed, and for the Braves, and then the Chicago Cubs had their own Superstation. All that went away around 7 or 8 years ago, and now pretty much all games are just on pay cable.
Well, that could work to our advantage. And there's still a lot of Braves fans all over the country. And we are back from break here at Super Bowl 53. Thanks for tuning in. A-Bomb and the Bone Crusher.
Yup.
Jesus freaking Pill Popper Show.
And when we resume play, the Patriots will have it 1st and 10. I didn't catch where the ball is. It's somewhere in the 20s, I think.
Yeah, it was kicked out of bounds, no return. Right around the 20.
And here we go. It's a handoff on 1st down, gain of 4.
Oh, now they got to show Tom Brady with a 5 o'clock shadow and mysterious eyes. I don't need to see that. So I'm going to go check the stat tracker, see what kind of stats we have.
Good idea. And there's a first down to Edelman this time.
Before I got lost in his eyes, Tom Brady 4 for 8 on the day, 45 yards, and that INT opening drive. Meanwhile, Goff 2 out of 6 with 17 yards.
All right, so it's 1st and 10. Tom Brady takes the shot, and it's incomplete. Dangerous.
Yeah, almost another interception. All right. Need to score, people. Notice the stat tracker score was not updating on the bottom there. That should take care of it.
All right, it's 2nd and 10. Brady back to pass. There he goes, complete again to Edelman.
Wow.
Who in his previous 2 Super Bowls, he's averaged 98 yards per.
I'm tweaking OBS right now, bro.
And here we go. It's 1st and 10. Play action. Tom Brady. Oh, he loses the ball. And it looks like New England recovers it.
Wow. They got away with one there, A-bomb.
And the reason that people are so amazed at Tom Brady is that he's able to have a lot of the success without any kind of monster players around him. Like Joe Montana won several Super Bowls, 4, but he had a couple of superstars on the team, whereas Brady has played most of his career with average receivers. Other than that year he had, a couple of years he had Randy Moss. And there's Gronk getting most of that yardage back. That it was 2nd and 19 after the after the fumble. And then on 2nd and 19, Gronk got about 15 yards.
First quarter, 30 seconds remaining.
And it's 3rd and 5. On the Rams 40-yard line, it's Tom Brady in the shotgun. Here goes the play. He's in trouble. He
Under
throws
pressure.
it away. And it's 4th down, and so that would be a 57-yarder, if my math is right. So, and we know he missed the first one. Does Bill Belichick. And Tom Brady gets thrown to the ground, by the way.
Yeah.
I'm surprised nobody caught that. But here we go on 4th and 5, and I bet they're going to go for it.
They got the punting team out.
It looks like they're lined up in a... Yep, they do have the punter out there. Punting from the 50-yard line. And...
Put him down with the 5.
Yeah.
Well, no one would have expected this to be a low-scoring game, I don't think.
Not the way this has gone. Both teams seem a little bit... there's some nerves going on.
Now, all those Madden simulations that people were running, did any of them predict a low-scoring game?
Yeah, I don't know. I didn't catch that particular news story this year.
Well, if you search on YouTube, you'll get hit with a bunch of these Madden simulations.
Yes.
I didn't actually sit down and watch I watched about 12 of them, and
But usually there's some kind of news article about, you know, running the game through a simulator. I'm sure I just missed it this year. All right, so the Rams are starting this drive from their own 5. And it's a handoff. That's C.J. Anderson, the big fella.
Welcome, Time Nerd, into the chat box, and we'll get to your question in just a moment there. Time Nerd, welcome aboard.
Indeed, and no, I have not subscribed to PewDiePie yet.
I did like that South Park episode. He was on South Park.
Oh, okay. And we're at the end of the first quarter in a scoreless game.
We're in a break now. Cole and Tom have been in the chat box. 0-0 here. That scoreboard is correct on your screen. It is 0-0.
And I want to hear from all you commercial watchers, what is the best spot they've run so far?
And
I'll be right back, clones.
All right.
Stepping away for just a sec.
Yeah, and if you guys know what a steak diaper is, trying to figure out what that steak diaper, that looked like the material underneath your steak at the grocery store. What's that all about? Is that a steak diaper? What is that? Okay, we're in a break. And no, I'm not subscribed to PewDiePie either. But certainly what he was doing, you know, with the head in a box on your screen, and what I'm doing, or you know, that, when I saw him doing that, and I became aware of it I'm like, what are these millennials doing? I don't understand why they're watching other people play video games. It took me a while to catch on, and now here I am as a live play-by-play reaction guy. So it's come full circle. I'm way behind these millennials with that kind of thing. I'm a dinosaur. I'm an Adonis. All right, we're in a break, so we're taking an extra long commercial break, so we're going to take a quick Flomax break. Be right back. Bone Crusher and A-Bomb with Super Bowl 53 live, play-by-play, and reaction.
But yeah, I do want to get your website mentioned out there. It is fister.ga, and there are some good rants on there about restroom behavior and the guy at Wendy's sticking his nose all up in your fries.
We are back.
And it's 2nd and 5 for the Rams on their own 11-yard line. It's a handoff, and it is a clothesline tackle, and he does get flagged for that. Oh, but it was it was for a false start. And Crusher, I'm not sure if you could hear me. I was just mentioning your website, fister.ga, with your bathroom etiquette and your rant about the guy at Wendy's putting his big schnoz in your fries. All right, it is 2nd and 10, and it is another running play. And it's 3rd and 7 coming up for the Rams.
And that break was sponsored by Flomax.
And while you were gone, I was pimping your website.
Solid.
And it's 3rd and 7. Goff drops back to pass. It's tipped, and it's 4th and 7. And they're going to be forced to punt again. And I was mentioning that your website, Pfister.ga, has some great rants on bathroom etiquette, and especially on the guy at Wendy's who stuck his schnoz up in your French fries, thinking that was his order.
Don't get me started on that classic rant. Maybe we'll get into it later. You know, those drink fountains, and Rams are about to punt here, those drink fountains, those touchscreen fountains, people, there's like these little news articles say that it has a certain amount of feces on it.
You know, I haven't actually used one of those things yet. Those Coke machines that have been out for about a decade. I don't think I've used one yet.
Well, what about those machines at McDonald's where you can order your own food from the screen? Same thing, right?
Okay, no, I haven't tried that yet. No, I know what you're talking about. They have that at the gas station, like the Quick Trip has the touchscreen ordering system. But I haven't actually done one inside. Well, Panera does it. Yeah, I like to order my Panera from the screen.
Panera, ooh la la. Well, just a tip for you, and probably less fecal content at the Panera than the McDonald's screens, but use your knuckles, and you won't get the feces on your fingertips.
Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. Yeah.
There you go. Bam. There you go.
But there's a wrap on those machines anyway. They say those Coke machines, like a Coke doesn't taste as good out of it.
Does not taste as good?
Right. Out of the new machines where you can like get 100 different flavors out of one machine. Yeah, apparently it doesn't mix the syrup up. I've read articles about this before. It's not a properly mixed Coke.
Well, there's a little mini one at the gas station up the street, and I swear it's about the best damn Sprite I've ever had.
Huh. Okay. Well, maybe they're making progress with them.
It's super fizzy, and I just stick my nose right after I put it out. I pour it, or pour the soda. I stick it in my nose and get those bubbles up there. It's really nice.
Right on.
It's quite pleasant. We are still in a break here. Bathroom issues. I told you before. It bothers me when I see somebody unzipping their pants and getting ready to go to the bathroom before they've even actually made it to the toilet.
Right.
You'll see them walking into the bathroom and they're starting it a few steps early. Well, the other day, my boss, 2 days ago, he comes out of his office already, and I usually see him turning the corner to the bathroom, and he's got his fingers down there fidgeting with it. But he and the bathroom's on a whole different floor, so he wasn't even on the first floor bathroom. He was a floor up, and he's already, he had to kind of put his hand away to the side after I walked, after he saw me. I was like, oh, that's nasty.
And while we're waiting for this play to get underway, I've told you before about my story where I saw a dude at my workplace with his pants all the way down, and I saw his ass at the urinal. Makes no sense. But here we are. It's 1st and 10. Tom Brady has the ball, and he is going to pass, and he completes it for about 4 yards and out of bounds to Edelman.
Well, I've got the headphone extenders here, so I can get up now and move around a little bit.
Cool. Yeah, I wonder how Philly 500 does it. Like, I never see these guys' mics. I mean, they must have these really expensive mics. And especially Josh and Sean. I mean, their audio is amazingly perfect. Okay, on 2nd and 4, it's another pass. This time to Gronk, and he picks up 3 or 4, and it's 3rd down and 1. Scoreless Super Bowl, 13 minutes to go in the first half. we have Adam Levine and Maroon 5 coming up at halftime.
Oh, God. 3rd and 1 for Brady. They stopped him last time on 3rd down.
All right, he's in the shotgun. He's back to pass. Wide open is Edelman, and he picks up 20 plus.
And he runs out of bounds for some reason. I mean, he makes a big right turn to get out of bounds. I don't know why they're trying to stop the clock. Any suggestions?
He didn't really have much choice, I don't think.
Anything you would recommend on my OBS screen, maybe to entice more people?
Huh. I like the stat tracker thing.
That's the old Yahoo stat tracker. I signed into my fantasy account and brought that up.
And there's a no gainer.
So I'm really going to be looking for graphics that we can use for baseball so you can see the diamond. You know, remember all those like game trackers we would use, and it would for baseball it was like the next best thing to actually watching it.
Yeah.
So yeah, if you see anything, I'm looking for something like that right now for baseball season, so you can have that on the screen, keep it interactive there.
Yeah, hopefully and here's the play, by the way. 2nd and 9, it's incomplete for New England. Brings up 3rd and 9. Yeah, hopefully whatever kind of scoreboard I can get up on the screen will include the runners on base graphic. All right, it's 3rd and 9. We have 11 minutes and 13 seconds to go in the first half, and Tom Brady is back in the shotgun on 3rd and 9, and here's the play. It's a short pass to Gronk, and he will not get the first down. And so once again, we're in a long field goal territory. I believe. Not sure exactly where we are. It might be.
Well, they missed one earlier from 46.
It is a field goal attempt coming up. Okay. This is Gostkowski with a 42-yarder. Again, should be very makeable field goal. And this one is good, barely, but it's in. And that's the first score of the game. Comes with 10:29 in the second half.
New England finally on the board. All right, they're taking a break, so why don't we do the same thing, A-Bomb?
We'll be right back. They're making a big deal about corn syrup. Shaw.
We are back at Bone Crusher and A-Bomb. Now the Patriots just got a field goal, but Rams, how have they been able to keep New England from scoring so much here in the game? Is New England just kind of looks rusty?
Yeah, they're not. You know, they were looking good on that first drive until the interception. But, you know, we've seen Tom Brady do this enough. We know as long as they can stay within striking distance, they always have that chance to win.
I think they're just old and warming up, and will come out on all cylinders pretty soon here. It's 3-0, and as New England kicks off, Rams are going to take it out to the 15, to the 20, 25, and out to the 28-yard line. You don't see as many returns these days, so it's exciting when there's actually a kickoff return.
Right. And there's Bill Belichick and Tom Brady as they looked in 2002. What kind of parents even let their kids play football anymore?
Not good ones, right? All right, there's 3 yards in a cloud of dust for Anderson.
Yeah.
Not Gurley.
Oh, look, there's Jim Nance from way back when. Oh, it's all part of that, right? That YouTube or the Facebook 10-year challenge.
Oh, God.
It was a big play on that.
Delightful.
Good to show how hip they are, like keeping up with social media. All right, Jared Goff going pretty long there, but it's out of bounds, incomplete. Or was it?
They're acting like it was complete. Yeah, I thought that was incomplete. I thought he was way out of bounds.
Let's see, 1 foot.
Not even.
Know.
Someone's throwing a flag. No, they got the play off. That is a gift. That is surprising. So they got away with that.
They called that complete?
They called it complete and got the play off before a red flag could be thrown.
Right, and I couldn't tell if he might have gotten in, though. He dragged his toe.
He might have gotten 1 foot in. Might have. Well, I'm sure we'll get another chance to look at that. Here is the replay.
Yeah, it was good, I think. I think that was good.
Was that left foot still down when the ball was caught?
I mean, it was close. It was one of those where they could hash it out, take 20 minutes to look at it.
Yeah.
All that.
We're going to move the game along here. Yeah, let's bring everything to a screeching halt to look at that replay 100 times. There's a stop for the New England defense.
That was a loss. God, 71 there. That's an athletic, big son of a gun.
Coming up on the 8 minutes.
Pretty wild seeing athletes that are 300 pounds. They're actually somewhat athletic.
Right. All right, Goff drops back, goes deep. Incomplete.
No flag. Don't see a flag.
There was a lot of contact, pushing and shoving going on. That'll bring a 4th down. And Rams really have not had a lot of luck at all offensively. Yeah, I did not see any interference on that play, so good defense, actually. I hate to say it, for the Patriots on that play. Forcing the Rams to punt yet again.
Yeah, this guy Hecker is getting a workout. And this is a return. And Edelman gets about 7.
We're going to break. It's 3-0. Halfway through the second. Patriots with the lead. Bone Crusher and A-Bomb will be right back.
What is that thing at that scoreboard at the bottom? What website is that from?
We are back to Super Bowl 53 with Bone Crusher and A-Bomb.
How do you make those really cool slides like that?
I guess like the one I made for you. Is that what you mean?
Yeah, like the one that's up there right now. Like, where do you get those fonts and the, that background graphic?
Tom Brady, second down. Incomplete. I can't remember what webpage I went to. I just stumbled across some webpage while I guess I was Googling things like OBS overlays and banners.
Oh, okay. Okay. I thought it was something you might have done at work.
That one I did not do at work, no. I may have done it at work, but not with our equipment. I get bored at work, so I started dicking around with that stuff.
All right, it's 3rd and 7. Patriots from their own 20. Tom Brady back to pass underneath, and it is not enough for the first. About a yard short. It is 4th and 1 and another punt. We may be setting a record for punts in this half, like a first half of a Super Bowl.
You might be right, and I got to think that this low-scoring game is not good for ratings.
Oh no! This is the one ratings. Nothing can mess up Super Bowl ratings.
Well, the clock's been moving along.
It's pretty much immune from any kind of problems that would be for virtually any other football game.
Now you mentioned Maroon 5 is playing at halftime. Who is there another band playing?
Yeah, there's other people. There's a rapper, and there's
one of them.
A total of 3 acts, maybe something like that.
Somebody was asking one of the acts to take a knee.
Yeah, there's that whole thing is a big deal. Like the people that are performing got a lot of pressure from the Colin Kaepernick crew, you know, not wanting them to perform, to boycott it. So that's been a hot button issue this week.
Sure has. Yeah. Well, it's A-Bomb and Bone Crusher. If you're just joining us, Super Bowl 53 live reaction and play-by-play. If you come here, maybe you're looking for the game. You're like, what is this shit? This is like radio on steroids. We're bringing you play-by-play, bringing you reactions, and we got the chat box going on, so make sure you comment in the chat box.
And like and subscribe, of course. This is where you're going to get Braves reaction.
Atlanta Braves season kicking off next month, and yeah, we'll be the home, Atlanta's only live reaction show dedicated to the Braves. You know, every town, at least with football, has their own live reaction guy, I think. Most markets probably got somebody.
Definitely. But you're right, yeah. I haven't seen a lot. I need to do maybe just a little bit of a search, but I think you said you already tried to find a Braves guy from last year and you didn't find any.
Right. Yeah, I haven't found any live reaction guys, so you may have the market cornered there. It could be a big thing. We just got to get you trending in the ATL.
Right, and of course I'm pushing it hard on my live streams when I do a Hawks game. You know, I keep a graphic up there the whole game about that.
That's a good crossover when you're doing Atlanta games to promote other Atlanta teams.
Right, and we're getting to that time of year, really dead sports time of year after the Super Bowl. Not a whole lot going on other than the NBA.
NBA college basketball is pretty big in some parts of the country.
Right. But, you know, I've been getting pretty good, as we have a running play on first down, by the way, with the Rams. It's first down, they run it, and Gurley, with his first touch of the game, gets about 5 on that pickup.
All right, maybe they get something going with former UGA running back Todd Gurley and the other UGA running back Sonny Michel and playing for New England tonight. That's pretty impressive.
And I've had pretty good luck getting some eyeballs on those NBA games. You know, I notice, you know, maybe 15 or 20 people simultaneously, and then a couple days later you'll see that like 300 or 400 people viewed it.
Yes, I noticed it's been growing for you, and that's probably a hard fan base to grow right now.
Now I wonder when people view that, and I guess you can view stats for this, and it's 3rd and 2, by the way, 3rd and 2, the Rams short play here coming up on 3rd down, or short yardage, that is. But, you know, I wonder of those 300 people who viewed it, like how long they actually tune in, and I think you can study that. I think you can have access to those stats, right?
Oh yeah, those are fun to look at as the Rams drop back, fake handoff, Goff scrambling around.
Goff. Oh, he gets sacked about 12 or 15 yards back. Bad play. He should have thrown it away at some point. What was he thinking? He ended up just on his knees, like barely touched. What the hell was that all about? Let's see what happened here.
He's trying to make something out of nothing in a big play.
Everywhere.
It was 3rd down anyway. That's to bring up 4th down.
That was a wacky looking sack. I've never really seen one quite like that. And here comes another punt, and at some point they're going to put a graphic up that says this is the most punts ever in the first half of a Super Bowl.
The ball is just bouncing around.
That took a big-time Patriots bounce.
Well, they're lucky it didn't come back and hit a Patriots player.
I know, and then like on the back of the leg or something.
That's an intense.
All right, so basically, yeah, the most interesting part of this game so far has been the punts.
Yeah, we might have a punt record on score on tap for you
Right.
folks. Stay tuned. Everyone is cheering for that punt record to be broken tonight. I assure you. They want to see a dozen punts before the end of the first half. And Section E is going to win some windshield wiper fluid if they can do it. I think that's 5 punts on the night just for the Rams. I might be wrong. But
they've both had a bunch. Yeah.
All right, well, they're in a break, so let's do the same. I'm going to go empty a couple of dishes at the dishwasher. And Bone Crusher and A-Bomb will be right back. All right, we are back to Super Bowl 53. Bone Crusher and A-Bomb, and Tom Brady's working out of the shotgun here on 1st and 10 with 3:57 in the second quarter. Brings in a fire and completes it close to a first down. Low scoring affair here, 3-0. New England 1 out of 2 in field goals today. And we're looking at possibly a record number of punts. A-Bomb's looking at that stat.
I do need to go ahead and get that. Go ahead and Google that just in case. And yeah, let's go ahead and break the record. I mean, let's see if I can find out what it is.
New England with a run for about 2 yards there. Tonight's broadcast sponsored by TreasureHunt.ga. Guys, Valentine's Day is right around the corner. Head over to TreasureHunt.ga. And we also got some cool sports memorabilia. All right, 2nd down and 7 for Tom Brady at the shotgun. See if the Patriots can pack the cat in the yard.
Brady. From their own 40, and it is complete to Edelman, and he gets another first down. I believe that is the 7th or 8th pass to him already in this first half. And I just looked it up. I couldn't find a find that particular stat.
That's. They might have to start They may have to start keeping that stat. They may not have it.
Oh, it's definitely
Yeah.
out there. I just can't find it with my quick search.
Well, Edelman with 7 receptions and 93 yards so far on the day. 1st and 10. Patriots coming up to the 2-minute warning.
And while you're looking at stats, can you go ahead and give us how many punts we have had today?
Shit. I don't know if I have that in front of me. Let me see. Patriots field goal attempts, punts. Here we go. Come on, punting Rams. Come on. I thought that was punts. Yes, we have a total of 7 punts, 5 from the Rams and 2 from the Patriots. So far 7 punts.
Okay.
In the first half alone in a low-scoring event. But if you like punting and special teams, this is. I mean, if you're a special teams coach, this is probably going to be some standard film you watch. You know, everyone's going to take a look at this game.
All right. Yeah. I mean, that's a huge underrated part of the game is the punting game.
If you're a punter, this is like porn. Punter porn.
Oh yeah, you know all the punters like in the league, all other whatever 30 punters, starting punters that are watching this game right now. You know, they're all texting each other and you know.
Yeah, I believe the record number of punts in a game in a Super Bowl is. I don't fucking know. I don't think anyone's ever written that down.
Oh, we've got a commercial with is that the dude?
Oh yeah, Mr. Big Lebowski. Jeff Bridges is there. There's Horseface Sarah Jessica Parker, I think.
Showing some nice tits tonight, by the way.
Yeah. Is that Bo Jackson? Who is that?
It is.
Oh God, he looks horrible. He does not look good. He needs to take whatever the Big Hurt's taking that
All right, that
Nutramax or whatever. Yeah,
stuff.
the free testosterone booster.
Didn't you get some of that the other day?
Something similar. I didn't buy the Nugenics or whatever.
Are you crushing it at work after that? Is it kind of, you know, give you the advantage on the job?
Occasional, yeah, I'm loving it, except for the occasional roid rage. You call this dinner ready? Just turned to a monster.
Yeah, you gotta love those commercials with Frank Thomas and like some woman, you know, some nice looking woman with her husband, you know, like runs into him in the mall and it's like, ooh, aren't you Frank Thomas, the, you know, stamina guy or whatever? And yeah, it ends up being a pretty sexy conversation. All right, here we're back in after the 2-minute warning, and Tom Brady with a screen pass. And it's a pickup about 4 yards. Clock is ticking. 2nd and 5. New England has 1 timeout.
This is where New England's at their best, so.
It's Tom Brady time. So here we go. 2nd and 5. That one's incomplete to Gronk, but we have a flag. And Wade Phillips. All right, so too many men on the field.
Men are back.
And that is a first down for New England.
So you got 1st and 10. You're in field goal range already.
It's a good point. They are in field goal range, or close to it. It'll be a long one from here, but.
Close to it, but Tom Brady is not thinking 3 right now. And so here we go. It's 1st and 10 from the 41-yard line of the Rams. Tom Brady is back to pass, and it's incomplete.
Not a good throw.
Dump pass. Not really sure what that was.
He threw it right into the turf.
Yeah, he threw it into the carpet. He just didn't like what he saw there. Didn't like the defense. It's a good thing that you did not want to complete that pass. That would have been a loss.
2nd down and 10 at the 40. Incomplete pass. 3rd and 10 now, and you know, maybe 5-6 yards. You don't get the first down, but you are in field goal range. Is he thinking possibly about a 3 now, or is he going to go for the first down?
Yeah, I'm thinking he's gonna just. Yeah, he's not thinking that. He's thinking first down. Okay, so here it goes. 3rd and 10 from the 41-yard line.
4 receivers.
And here he goes, back to pass. Tom Brady. It is not a first down. It's not a first down.
Just
Very
short.
close to a first down. And it's well within field goal range. So you expect Gostkowski to come out here and try to double the lead.
You know, I would not be surprised if New England decided to go for it.
Bill Belichick is the kind of guy who will go for it. A little bit of a late hit on Tom Brady. There's been a couple of those that have gone unnoticed by the officials. Wade Phillips, the defensive coordinator, did some time with the Falcons many years ago as a coordinator. And he is going for it. Or at least give the appearance that they're going to go for it.
He's in the shotgun.
Draw him off sides, possibly. They are going for it. And it's incomplete.
Wow. Holy smokes.
And Wade Phillips is pumped.
Taking points off the board, coming up short, trying to go to Gronk, but he is... They got the Waffle House defense on him. He was smothered and covered. Well, I'm not disappointed to say New England comes up short and maybe makes the wrong coaching call there.
Yeah.
So it's still 3-0. A minute 13, and they're going to turn it over, giving the Rams pretty decent field position, but they haven't been able to do anything offensively.
Rams have 2 timeouts.
Goff goes down.
Sacked.
Yeah.
And they will get the ball. The Rams will, to start the second half after our incredibly long halftime that's coming up.
Hightower with the sack. Is he like the son of that? Goff takes the ball and throws it downfield for close to a first down. And we'll talk about Police Academy in just a minute. Hey, Bob.
The Rams receiver was wide open on that play.
3rd and 2.
Goff hit him, but it still wasn't a first down.
Incomplete.
And that's incomplete. 4th and 2 coming up. And we've got another punt coming up.
We're looking for a record number of punts tonight. This will be the 6th punt by the Rams and the 8th overall in the first half. I once, Abon, played in a game where there were no punts. The opposite.
Yeah, that happens. In fact, I was reading that when I did my search, it came up with something that told me one of the Patriots Super Bowl wins, they didn't punt at all in that game.
Well, I was on the punting team, so I was really disappointed that day.
And there goes a punt. And
oh, nice punt.
wow, all the way back to the 1-yard line.
with 16
That's one
seconds.
hell of a punt. How long was that? That might have been a record-long Super Bowl punt. How long did that punt go?
Goes down to the 2.
He said 58 yards. That's a hell of a punt.
Great
Yes,
bounce.
that was Hecker with his 6th punt of the day so far. Punter's porn.
So 16 seconds. Tom Brady's going to have it from like
now
the
this
2.
is the lowest scoring first half in the lowest scoring half was 2 points at some point at some other previous Super Bowl. So that record is off the table.
But the punting record well within reach. We don't know what that is. Tom Brady's looking to take a knee and not get a touchback. All right, that's going to take us to the locker room.
Timeout? Nope, they're not. So, all right. So this is not the lowest scoring first half in Super Bowl history. That one was a 2-0 score. But we are at 3-0 halftime. The Rams will receive the second half kickoff. New England up 3-0 in Super Bowl 53 from Atlanta.
This is Bone Crusher Wilson and A-Bomb bringing you play-by-play reaction, sponsored by treasurehunt.ga. If you go to treasurehunt.ga and click on Sports Fan, at the top of the page that we are selling an St. Louis Rams tote bag, kind of a retro tote bag, because now they're in LA.
Is that the Super Bowl special that's going on?
Yeah, everything in the sports section is a Super Bowl special. I don't know if we've got the vintage Super Bowl hats from 2002 in New Orleans listed. If we do, I'll model some. But I have some throwback hats from the Super Bowl in New Orleans. Can't remember which one was that. If this is 53, and that was what, 17 Super Bowls ago.
Oh, right, yeah, the Tom Brady one from last time, that was his first Super Bowl. Yeah, that was the Super Bowl that happened in February of 2002 in New Orleans.
We might have that posted, I'm not sure, but a lot of cool sports swag. There's some Dallas Cowboy and San Francisco 49er luggage tags. So when you're at the airport and you got to go tackle some asswipe who tries to grab your luggage because he thinks it's his luggage, it's kind of like being at the McDonald's and they call out your name, they'll call out your number, whatever. You can go sit down, but some guy's going to stick his nose in your fries. It's the same thing at the airport. Some slack-jawed yokel who's never been on a flight before. Hey, mama, I'm flying in an aeroplane. He's going to grab your luggage. He's going to get home, and the next morning he's going to open up and say, something ain't right. So we got that covered at treasurehunt.ga.
So while we're here, I'm going to give a couple of stats here in just a moment. Give you your first half stats.
All right, we'll have the stats coming up in a second. A-Bomb heading down to the chat box. No new activity in the chat box. Hopefully we'll get some action in the second half.
So let's give you some halftime stats. And this is brought to you by treasurehunt.ga. Bowl specials mentioned moments ago. So Tom Brady's stats for tonight, he's 15 for 25 with 160 yards passing, no touchdowns, 1 interception, 1 sack for 9 yards. For New England rushing, Sony Michel leads the night with 6 carries, 22 yards, no touchdowns, and Rex Burkhead 4 carries for 13 yards. For New England receiving, Julian Edelman was the workhorse in the first half, 7 receptions for 93 yards and a long of 25. Gronk had 4 receptions for 40 yards. The Rams, 5 for 12, not a good half, just 52 yards, no INTs. Todd Gurley only 10 yards, C.J. Anderson, only 4 carries for 10 yards. And then on the receiving side for the Rams, Robert Woods, 2 catches for 25 yards. Brandon Cooks, 2 catches for 17 yards. So nothing going on at all there. And it's all about special teams in this first half. New England, 2 punts for 87 yards total punting. And then the Rams and Johnny Hecker, 6 punts, 267 yards total for him, 44.5 average on those 6 punts. And his long punt of the night so far has been 58 yards. So those are your first half stats, brought to you by treasurehunt.ga. A-Bomb, and we'll be back for more. All right.
Who's winning it?
The Los Angeles Rams are winning the NFC Championship. And I predicted them to win the Super Bowl before the season started. I thought last year the only thing they were missing was some playoff experience for Jared Goff.
When the field goal went in, from excited to emotional to overwhelmingly happy, and very excited, man. Get to play in the Super Bowl, and we earned it. We deserve it.
Well, you mentioned it, your 8th straight AFC Championship, Ed. What can we expect from that one?
It'll be a good game. They're a good team, and we played them earlier this year. I know, everyone thinks we suck, and can't win any games. So we'll see. It'll be fun.
Who's winning it?
The Los Angeles Rams are winning the NFC Championship. And I predicted them to win the Super Bowl before the season started. I thought last year the only thing they were missing was some playoff experience for Jared Goff.
When the field goal went in, from excited to emotional to overwhelmingly happy, and very excited, man. Get to play in the Super Bowl, and we earned it. it. We deserve it.
Well, you mentioned it, your 8th straight AFC championship head. What can we expect from that one?
It'll be a good game. They're a good team, and we played them earlier this year. I know, everyone thinks we suck, and can't win any games. So we'll see. It'll be fun.
Let's go, baby! Let's go! Let's go! Goff floats. Cooks, what a throw! Play action, wide open. Play action, Goff throws. Pass to Reynolds. Spinning catch out of bounds. Pass is caught by Woods. The kick is good. Reeves, protection breaks down. Ball is up for grabs and caught. Picked off by the kick is good. Rams win it and on to Super Bowl 53. Quick snap. Breeze. Pass is incomplete. No fly.
All right, and welcome back to the halftime show. We're gonna let you folks enjoy live concert with Maroon 5. I don't think anyone's enjoying that. I think we're going to go back to the hype video, plus I'll have to deal with copyright issues later on.
Who's winning it?
The Los Angeles Rams are winning the NFC Championship. And I predicted them to win the Super Bowl before the season started. I thought last year the only thing they were missing was some playoff experience for Jared Goff.
When the field goal went in, from excited to emotional to overwhelmingly happy and very excited.
Who's winning it?
The Los Angeles Rams are winning the NFC Championship. And I predicted them to win the Super Bowl before the season started. I thought last year the only thing they were missing was some playoff experience for Jared Goff.
When the field goal went in, from excited to emotional to overwhelmingly happy and very excited, man, to get to play in the Super Bowl, and we earned it. We deserve it.
Well, you mentioned it, your 8th straight AFC championship head. What can we expect from that one?
It'll be a good game. They're a good team, and we played them earlier this year. I know, everyone thinks we suck, and can't win any games. So we'll see. It'll be fun.
Let's go, baby! Let's go! Let's go! Goff floats. Cooks, what a throw! Play action, wide open. Play action, Goff throws. Pass to Reynolds. Spinning catch out of bounds. Pass is caught by Woods. The kick is good. Reeves, protection breaks down. Ball is up for grabs and caught. Picked off by the kick is good. Rams win it and on to Super Bowl 53. Quick snap. Breeze. Pass is incomplete. No flag for Tommy Lee Lewis.
Man, there are a lot of opportunities though, but that call puts it 1st and 10. We're on an E3 plays, and it's a game-changing call, and it's where it's at. So it's disappointing. Credit the Rams. They made enough plays though. They won the game. The kicker made some big kicks.
All kinds of time for Brady to go for it to the end zone, and it's caught for the touchdown.
The Los Angeles Rams are winning the NFC Championship. And
all right, guys, we are at halftime here. Super Bowl 53, A-Bomb and Bone Crusher Wilson. They got a rap performance. Let's tune into just a little bit of the network's halftime show here. I was jamming with Maroon 5. Yeah. Well, that was... Wow.
Not wild.
An actual marching band. There you go.
Spent 24 hours, I need more hours with you.
I don't know how much Adam Levine I can take. Seriously. I don't know. This is the halftime show.
Yeah. Are we live right now?
Yeah, I came off the satellite for just a minute to check out a little bit of Adam Levine. That was awful.
Yes, I'm watching too, you know. The ladies are digging it. The funniest part of his act so far was when he actually picked up a guitar. Like,
as if he plays.
Like guitar, but he was wearing it well. Running all over the stage with his guitar. Now this is lame. This is a lame bit with the church choir.
Well, they wanted to have more Jesus.
Wardrobe malfunction.
Yeah, well, at least they're not taking a knee. This is like the opposite, you know. Jesus it up. Okay, I'll bring a little bit more up. Adam Levine strutting down the aisles there. And all the people have been instructed not to touch him.
Here's some moves like Jagger. Yeah, everybody's got those candle things or whatever. You know, you remember we saw that guy.
Mr. Sharper Image Collection guy.
Right, that guy. But apparently everybody in the whole crowd. And how do you do this inside of a dome? How's this all going to work out?
Maybe they opened up the roof for it or something. I don't know.
No, it's closed.
Yeah, that's going to be a problem. People are going to start catching fire.
Yeah, we were worried that Sharper Image guy's thing was going to, you know, land a couple miles away and start a forest fire.
Well, he had 2 girls on a date with him at once, so, you know, what can we say? I guess that's...
Right.
Guys, go get a Sharper Image catalog and buy the stuff in that catalog.
Oh, no, wait a second. Now, how? It's spelling out a word here. What is this? What was that?
Love. One love. Yeah, maybe that's...
Maybe this is some other kind.
Maybe it's hundreds of drones flying in unison.
Yeah, maybe they're not candles. Instead, they're like LEDs.
Yeah, it's craptacular, whatever it is. And we got someone driving up in a Lincoln in a Cadillac. It's pulled into the stadium. Looks like a drug deal's about to go down.
Really, a gunfight is
Yeah.
Ready for action, living in the pub, we never relaxing. Outcast is everlasting, not clashing, not at all.
Outcast is everlasting. That's good stuff. Oh, you missed Adam Levine.
I heard.
Oh.
It's not wow.
Beth says she was not wow. No wow there on the Adam Levine show. No wow factor. He's got a fur coat on, looking pretty fly here.
Not wow. Still not wow.
Still not wow. In fact, I thought, who was that lady?
That Adam Levine. I believe it is.
He's helping with the harmonizing, and he's kind of dancing with him a little bit. He's swaying. Adam is swaying nicely. Jacket off. Yeah. Adam Levine has taken his jacket off, and the fans are chanting, "Jacket off! Jacket off!" Oh, Beth is back. She is on her feet and dancing. Here comes the hits. Yeah, they're not doing entire songs here. Right now they're doing a modern AC adult contemporary smash hit.
Yes, Sugar. I'm familiar with this song.
B 98.5. I'm Kelly McCoy. B 98.5.
God, I haven't listened to that station in a while. I have no idea what kind of personalities they have going on these days. It was Kelly and Alpha in the morning. It maybe still is, for all I know.
Well, our live reaction video has taken a crazy turn here into Adam Levine land. I did not anticipate.
He's been working out.
When I got into the live reaction genre, this is not what I expected.
Well, it's part of the Super Bowl. You can't have a Super Bowl without some kind of commentary on the stupid ass halftime show.
Oh, God.
He did have a wardrobe malfunction, damn it.
Aw, man, you can see his dick root. What the fuck? Do you know what a dick root is? It's when a guy's got like his pants down. Like a real muscular guy's got his pants down below.
Oh, okay.
And you kind of see the muscles going down towards.
Yeah, he's got like the right, but he's got the super low like waistband or whatever you want to call it.
I mean, I've seen better dick roots, but.
I think Matthew McConaughey had it when
the original wardrobe malfunction.
Beth is talking about Matthew McConaughey's dick root. Who's got the best dick root in the business?
Oh, you know Beth's loving this.
Yeah. She's saying she's not wow, but she's on her feet. She's smiling. She's enjoying it. And he's going to play air guitar some more, Adam Levine.
Yeah, I saw that.
It's okay. It's not new songs.
That all. Surely Outkast gets more than that. 10 seconds on stage. That's California.
Thank you for watching this presentation of NFL Network.
But apparently that is all he got. Wow, that's a slap in the face. That is lame.
Now, who was it? Diana Ross? It wasn't Diana Ross. It was, who's doing the national anthem at the beginning there?
Gladys Knight.
I thought so far, I've enjoyed her performance more than anybody else's. When it got time to hit the high notes, she didn't try to hit some crazy note. She just sang it the way it was written, and I thought it was beautiful. I thought it was great. America.
Yeah, you did a good job. She's best known in these parts for a chicken and waffle joint.
That wasn't Diana.
Yeah, Gladys Knight. Yeah, she's got a chicken and waffle place in Atlanta, and
but I'm not sure if it's even still open. They had some run-ins with the IRS a couple of years ago, and I'm not even sure.
That's
You know
right.
what? Let's go ahead and fact check that real quick. That's important.
And my favorite part about Gladys Knight's performance of the national anthem, unlike Adam Levine, she did not show her dick root, so we did not have to see her dick root.
Gladys Knight's Chicken and Waffles is permanently closed.
That's too bad. You know,
Her one of her relatives was there was a bunch of family shit that drove them into the ground. Plus some tax shit, not paid your taxes. Just all kinds of stupid shady activity.
probably heard one of those commercials where they say, hey, you don't have to pay taxes. You bought into that and found out you do, aka Wesley Snipes, have to pay taxes.
Right.
Right, it is halftime
but
here.
You mentioned Diana Ross. She is in the...
Diana Ross. Go ahead.
Yeah, you mentioned Diana Ross a few minutes ago, and she's been in the news recently. It's, let me see why. Okay, she'll be performing at the Grammys at age 75.
Wow.
Coming up next month. Or, no, I'm sorry, later this month. She will be performing at the Grammys to celebrate her 75th birthday.
Are you going to watch the Grammys?
Doubtful. Award shows. I don't care if it's...
Yeah.
I don't care if it's the ESPYs or whatever. I will not watch a 3-hour award show.
Well, we're getting ready for the second half. Hopefully it'll be more exciting than the first half. 3-0, Patriots with the lead. They missed a field goal, made another one, and then should have gone for one and came up short on a third down conversion. But I think...
I have some thoughts on the second half. And I think what's going to happen is that Tom Brady, who had a decent first half passing, he had that one interception and no touchdowns, but he had 160 yards to Jared Goff's 50-something yards.
38.
Tom Brady is going to come alive in the second half and get it done.
Can't argue with that.
That's the way it feels. That's the feeling that I have. And Jared Goff is showing every bit, or he's showing every bit the part of a second-year quarterback who is overwhelmed by the moment. He's having a tough time getting anything going. Their offense hasn't done anything. Does the 33-year-old genius have a halftime speech in him that gets the Rams going? I don't know. But the way it's going and the way I feel is that Tom Brady will come out and make his presence felt in the second half.
Agreed. I think both teams are going to play much better. We'll see. We'll see Goff heat up. Well, what?
I don't know. See, I just don't see it. I don't see him getting going.
I think him and Gurley are about to get going. And we're about to get the second half, so why don't we take a quick break here and reset so we can get this second half fired up and hopefully watch the Patriots get absolutely crushed.
Looking forward to a great second half coming right up.
Who's winning it?
The Los Angeles Rams are winning the NFC Championship. And I predicted them to win the Super Bowl before the season started. I thought last year the only thing they were missing was some playoff experience for Jared Goff.
When the field goal went in, from excited to emotional to overwhelmingly happy, and very excited, man. Get to play in the Super Bowl, and we earned it. We deserve it.
Well, you mentioned it, your 8th straight AFC championship head. What can we expect from that one?
It'll be a good game. They're a good team, and we played them earlier this year. You know, I know, everyone thinks we suck and, can't win any games, so we'll see. It'll be fun.
Let's go, baby! Let's go! Let's go! Goff floats. Cooks, what a throw! Play action, wide open. Play action, Goff throws. Pass to Reynolds. Spinning catch out of bounds. Pass is caught by Woods. The kick is good. Reeves, protection breaks down. Ball is up for grabs and caught. Picked off. But the kick is good. Rams win it and on to Super Bowl 53. Quick snap. Breeze. Pass is incomplete. No flag for Tommy Lee Lewis.
Man, there are a lot of opportunities though, but that call puts it 1st and 10. We're on an E3 plays, and it's a game-changing call, and that's where it's at. So it's disappointing. Credit the Rams. They made enough plays though. They won the game. The kicker made some big kicks.
All kinds of time for Brady to go for it to the end zone, and it's caught for the touchdown.
All right, we are back as we have kickoff here, the second half. Rams are going to get it back at the beginning of the second half. There's no return on the kickoff. Welcome back, A-Bomb.
Welcome back indeed. It's just past 8:30 Eastern time, and the second half of the Super Bowl is just underway from Atlanta.
And you look at that time of possession, New England had almost double the time of possession in the first half. That's got to change if LA wants a chance.
And I did a little bit of homework at halftime. We're a long way from breaking the punt record for Super Bowls. Super Bowl 35 between the Giants and the Ravens saw 21 total punts.
Holy cow. All right, 1st and 10, Gurley's
so LA
in.
starts second half with the ball.
Ooh.
Almost picked off.
Wow. Danger, Will Robinson.
Jared Goff threw a bullet, but it almost got picked off. In fact, it should have been picked off, probably.
Yeah, too many noises. Too much.
What did Beth just say?
I had the game on my phone in the kitchen, and it got really loud as she's trying to cook, so she had to kill the noise here. 2nd down and 10 for LA. They got to get something cooking. Gurley! 15, 16 yards.
Nice run.
I hope that was Gurley. It was not Gurley. Who is?
What is the stat we're seeing at the bottom of the screen, by the way? It's something Patriots 3 and Rams 2. What is that?
No way. 2. That can't
Yeah,
be
Crusher,
right.
what's that showing at the bottom of your screen where it
That's
says
supposed to be the score.
Patriots 3? Okay.
No, it doesn't. It says 3-0.
Oh, now it says 3-0. It was 3-2 just a second ago. But anyway, it's 1st and 10, and it's a handoff.
5-yard gain.
That was Gurley, and maybe this is what the Rams need to jumpstart their offense. Maybe instead of Goff trying to take matters into his own hands, he can get the running game going and then bust out a play action pass.
We got a man.
We've got a
on,
Patriot
yeah.
down on the field.
Harsh. He's on his side. He looks painful.
That's got to be one of their cornerback or safeties. And we're in an injury timeout.
Yeah, it does say 2. Huh. That was weird. It's supposed to be the score.
What website is that?
That is scorestream.com.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, we're in a commercial break. I need to take a break real quick here. Do you want me to go to commercial, or do you want to take over?
We can keep it right here.
Okay, I'll be right back. A-Bomb has got it.
And yes, we are in an injury timeout. A Patriots player went down just a couple moments ago. And we'll let you know who that was as soon as CBS comes back from commercial. And we're in another timeout. We'll find out exactly who the Patriots player was in just a moment as soon as this NCIS promo is over with and we go back to live coverage from inside Mercedes-Benz Stadium in Atlanta, site of where's a 3-0 New England lead as we're in the third. We're in the third quarter, and they brought out the stretcher and the cart. And that's Chung, number 23 for New England. And he's actually walking off the field under his own power now. I thought they were about to load him onto the stretcher and onto the cart. Much okay. Hopefully he's okay and can come back into the game. He's walking off the field without any extra effort. So we'll see what that's all about. And now we're back to the game. It's 2nd and 5 for LA. And it is a handoff. And it is back to the line of scrimmage at best. And that brings up 3rd down. It is 3rd and 5 for the Rams. Okay, so here we are. It's 3rd and 5. And Goff back to pass. He throws it, and it's incomplete. Incomplete with no flags. Brings up 4th down. And once again, the Rams just cannot get anything going on offense. Nice defense from New England. Broke up that pass. And here comes another punt. And this is the 7th punt for the Rams. And it's a fair catch, and the Patriots will take over on their own 7. That Rams punter, Hecker, has been dealing tonight, man. It's if you're into punting, if punting is your thing, this has been one hell of a punting display put on tonight by the Rams. So here we go. There was no commercial break, surprisingly. And now New England starts this drive from their 8. All right, so here we go. It's a handoff, and it's a gain of, let's call it 3 yards in a cloud of dust for Sony Michel. Rookie out of Georgia. You know, this is a thrill for him playing so close to home.
He's got a lot of fans here.
In the Super Bowl.
Bone Crusher back in the house.
Yeah, you know, he had a lot of tickets to give away. And so it's 2nd and 6. And it's another handoff. Gain of 2 at best for Burkhead. And it's 3rd down from deep in their own territory. It's 3rd and 4.
And my neighbor wanted to scurb a little diggity dank.
Who, Kevin?
No, my other neighbor.
Who, the other Bone Crusher?
Nope, but my other neighbor.
All right, and Tom Brady back to pass. It's the completion.
Oh!
First down to Edelman and Moore.
Wow!
And he gets out to the 40.
Holy smokes! Edelman now having a big day.
Have you seen that other Bone Crusher guy anytime recently?
I have, and that's 120 yards on the day for Edelman. Yeah, he gave me a pretty firm handshake, that guy. My Bone Crusher neighbor.
I see a cat that just ran by. I think I saw 2. I saw Durr and the other one, Claw.
Okay, yeah, I see Claw sitting behind me in the corner there.
Incomplete on 1st down.
Or he'll be walking into screen for soon.
Okay, there he is.
Claw, you're on TV, Claw. All right, welcome to the second half. Super Bowl 53, 3-0. New England, the Rams. They were driving for a hot minute there.
And you missed their 7th punt.
Screen.
And there's a screen pass. Out to Edelman, a workhorse. How many times can you go to this guy before they start double teaming him? Oh, and Patrick Chung, it was an arm injury. Patrick Wang Chung out for the rest of the game with an arm injury.
New England at midfield now, 3rd and 2.
All right, so we have 3rd and 2. Incomplete. And guess what? We've got another punt. Still a long ways to go, though. I'm going to go ahead and go on record and say this record will not be broken tonight.
Will this be our 12th overall punt? Where are we on the punt watch?
Let's see. I think this is number 10 coming up.
Great punt there.
Takes a Patriots bounce. Special teams comes through again. Like we said, if you're into good special teams, especially the punting game, this could be the all-time special teams Super Bowl.
You said the record for punts was 21, is that right?
Super Bowl 35.
Was that 21 collectively?
It was.
Well,
last Super Bowl, just last year, we set another punting record because that game featured a total of 1 punt between the Patriots and the Eagles. The Eagles had 1 punt in that game.
Well, we're up to 10 punts on the day, so we're not on pace to break that record. But if we see a lot of third and outs, we could break that record. We'll keep an eye on the punt watch.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah, that's the biggest thing going on in tonight's game.
Punter's delight. We're in a break, so let's go over to the chat box. I don't think we got a whole lot of activity in the chat box. No one chatting in the box tonight. Patriots fans are not here. I bet the Patriots have their own live reaction play-by-play guy. Oh, there's some chowderhead. Oh yeah, Gronk's gonna get a touchdown on the next drive. Yeah, I should go check out YouTube and see live playback. Let's see if I search for the same keywords for me as my show. Let's see who my competition is tonight. Let's see. Chat Sports. Yeah, these guys are pretty big. They've got over like 50,000 subscribers or some crazy thing. They've got 700 people.
Yeah.
There's a guy with nobody watching.
Josh and Sean kind of numbered.
Tim Grossi has about 455. I think he is usually the Green Bay reaction guy. Okay, Rams are going to have it from the 2-yard line.
It's a handoff, and a flag comes in. Wow. They said whoever called Super Bowl #1 is watching from his home in Philadelphia tonight.
Huh.
He's got to be 100 years old.
Well, I'm going to have to check out this live play-by-play reaction. It's got 7,000 people watching. Is this play-by-play reaction, or is it they actually showing the game here? You got to keep an eye on the competition. Yeah, it's a couple of guys sitting at a table with 7,000 people watching. It's just it's
Jesus.
I take that back. There's a few people. This is like somebody. It's either a professional studio. No, there's a half dozen people here. This is some sort of network produced shit. Not a good network, but you know. All right, sorry. There's a football game going on, and I'm dicking around.
The shadows of the Rams' goalpost. And so 3rd and 6. What will the Rams call here? They're on their own 7. Goff back in the shotgun. Ball is snapped. He's back in the end zone. And he barely gets it away for an incomplete pass. Hopefully that's not intentional grounding in the end zone. Apparently it's not. It's just 4th and 6. And punt number 11 is coming up.
That could have been called. There was a receiver in the area, but he got away with that one.
That was close to the intentional grounding safety call. This is their 8th consecutive punt. Not only is their 8th punt, but it's their 8th in a row. Yeah.
Another nice punt.
Okay, that takes a big Rams bounce. Oh, wow. Jim Nance said it could be the longest punt in Super Bowl history.
It is. He did it. The longest Super Bowl punt.
Wow. The punting continues to be the topic du jour.
I'm on the edge of my seat on this punting
I'm going to be right back in just a moment. Yeah, this is one hell of a punting Super Bowl. I'll be right back. A-Bomb going to step away for about 2 minutes and 2 seconds.
And we are going to do the same right here, folks. 3-0. Patriots lead. We'll be right back. All right, we are back to Super Bowl 53. And after the longest punt in Super Bowl history, New England has it 2nd down and 8 with 8:18 in the 3rd quarter. Bone Crusher Wilson here and A-Bomb bring you the play-by-play reaction, sponsored by treasurehunt.ga. Okay, it is 2nd down and 10 for New England. Working out of the shotgun. Brady stands in the pocket, fires a short pass out. A little yak for a 1st down. There's a flag, so we'll see what that is about. Sorry, I'm just getting resituated here, guys. And A-Bomb has stepped away for a second, but he'll be right back.
I'm right here.
Just in time for an illegal shift call.
And so that was... Yes, illegal shift on the Patriots. And that's going to bring up 2nd and 13.
Yeah. Displaying some of my match collection here for our viewers. 2nd and 13 for New England. Sooner or later, Brady's going to start pouring it on.
That's what you think, but he hasn't done it yet. But let's see what happens here. He gets off a pass, and that's good for about maybe 8 yards. It's going to bring up 3rd and 5. What were we just looking at?
That is
the captain's bag?
The Mount Fuji Japanese Steakhouse matches.
Huh, that's funny. I ate at a place today called Fuji Express in Gainesville. And now it's 3rd and 5, and Tom Brady back to pass. He's going long with it. It's incomplete.
Oh, that could have been intercepted.
No flags. 4th and 5. That bounced off somebody's helmet, I believe.
And here comes another punt. Can we break the all-time punt record? And now this isn't just a record.
Wow, that's right.
This is not just a Super Bowl punt record, but an all-time punt record we're trying to get at.
No, we're going for the Super Bowl record of 21. That would be to tie it. 22 would break it, and by my count, that's number 12 on the evening. Well, we've already seen one Super Bowl punting record, and that was the Rams guy had the longest ever Super Bowl punt earlier in this half.
There's a timeout on the field. So why don't we do the same? We'll be back in 30 seconds.
Right on. Completely unfunny commercial. Completely unfunny commercial featuring Luke Wilson.
No calories, no sweeteners, all smiles. And by Michelob Ultra. Enjoy.
Yeah, I haven't really paid attention to the commercials like I normally would if I was just watching and not reacting.
Yeah, it was a commercial for toothpaste with Luke Wilson. Totally unfunny commercial. But yeah, somebody at the office tomorrow, I'm sure, will.
Hey, did you see that Luke Wilson commercial?
Did you see the funny toothpaste commercial?
Well, maybe you could put a sign on at your desk that says that commercial about the toothpaste with Luke Wilson, not funny. 1st and 10 for the Rams. Now, there's a completion for the Rams. They're going to pick up 8.
7. Yeah.
First 8 possessions.
Oh, counting the punts.
Count. We've got 12.
8 punts for the Rams. Redonk.
Yeah, punted on their first 8 possessions, the first time in any NFL game since '08. They just flashed that graphic on the screen.
2nd down and 3, and a 1st down for the Rams, running the ball, finally.
So New England with 13 first downs to the Rams 4. Goff gets another one, make that 5. So now they're cooking a little bit.
Yeah, he threw that one with confidence. He just fired it in there. Not an easy pass. Just over 5 minutes left in the 3rd. And there's A-Bomb exhaling a big hit of tobacco.
Indeed, and we've got 5 minutes to go in the quarter. Ball is at midfield. There's a handoff to the Rams, and they pick up 4 yards.
Yeah, Gurley been taken out again. Anderson, the backup, running this drive. They're lined up. Maybe we're going to run it again. Wow, some confusion there. Hitting.
No, actually, it's incomplete.
As he throws it right into Anderson's butt.
Ass.
Yeah. Not everyone on the same page there. Pass defense.
Right in the ass.
Yeah.
All right, it's 3rd and 7 for the Rams.
Just across midfield. Wow.
There's a 1st down for the Rams.
Huge momentum shifter. Yeah, Goff making some really pro passes, put him right on the money this drive. I think he is dialed in.
Looks that way. We're under 4 minutes to go in the 3rd period.
If we can get maybe a score here, that could drive some people to our page. Right, they're down at the 30.
We got a timeout on the field. The Rams call their first timeout of the half. So it's 3-0, New England on top. In the Super Bowl, 3:40 to go in the 3rd quarter. And we're going to keep it right here. A rare non-commercial break. They do put the Bud Light billboard up on the screen for a moment.
Dilly dilly.
That's all you had. Dilly dilly.
Well, the Rams, here they are, totally in this game. Offense finally firing. They got to be happy to be in this position. I think anybody playing New England right now should be thrilled.
The longer you stay with a team like New England, the longer you stay in striking distance, the better chance you have to win the football game.
Quickly snaps it, fires it deep into the end zone. Incomplete. Knocked out of his hands. That was almost a touchdown. Woo.
That was kind of a floater.
Yeah,
that was some good defense by New England, but still kind of a floater. I mean, it was a good pass. You couldn't have passed any better. It's just a little bit hard to handle.
Well, the defender actually, after the guy, I think would have caught it, but the defender knocked it loose. He had it.
And that brings up 2nd and 10.
Screen to Anderson for a few yards.
3 yards and a cloud of dust.
If they can convert here, they will avoid like their 11th punt on the day or some crazy insane number of punts.
Yeah.
You know, maybe that's in the back of his mind. You know, we got to avoid not breaking that punt record.
Well, we're in field goal range now.
At the 26.
Right on the edge of it. Right on the edge of it.
There's a sack.
Oh, he's out of field goal range now.
Huge. Big sack. They just brought the house.
If it is the field goal, I think we're... Yeah, I'm sorry to cut you off there, Crusher. I think we're looking at maybe a 58-yarder, possibly.
Well, we'll have to think about possibly going for it. There were 3 New England defenders prepared to make the sack. He was going down, and they are going to go for
53-yarder.
Yeah, they're going for it. 4th and 16, 53-yard field goal attempt.
That's makeable.
Drifting right, but good.
It's good.
We've got a tie game here, 3-3. Goff finally gets him down the field for something.
It looked like that ball was going to be no good. It looked like that field goal was off. It hooked in at the last second.
We're looking forward to Cracker tournaments in February, Panama City Beach. Make sure you register and get your hotel reservations in. Don't miss your spot. $10,000 prize.
That's right. The bowling alley across from the Holiday Inn.
We'll have to look them up. They might be a bit on the expensive side. They might have some weekend or some weekday
Davies
specials.
and I both, we've been in there. We did some late night bowling over there. Ooh, Skechers slip-ons. That looks interesting. That's kind of like some old man shoes. I might have to look into that. No laces.
Dilly. The definition of goosebumps. Goosebumps. America's, you know, contortionist, I don't think is a talent. Whenever you have a talent show like this, like America's Got Talent or whatever this is, you'll see a contortionist, and I just don't feel like people that are double jointed. That's not a talent.
I certainly don't want to see it.
Oh, it's called the world's best.
It makes me a little bit uncomfortable. I don't care.
It's like a third-rate version of America's Got Talent. I hear Buddy. Buddy's making some noise for the Rams.
Yes.
Buddy the cat is vocalizing.
Your scoreboard is off. I don't like that website. I got rid of that one. But yeah, it still says 3-0.
Cha-ching.
All right, so the Pats start this drive from their own 25. 2 minutes, 11 seconds in the third quarter. It's a handoff. It's a gain of maybe 2. on first down.
Well, the neighbor I went and gave the weed to, he lives right next to me, but ever since the hurricane, I kind of went over there and skirped. I really didn't know if they'd have any or not. I just kind of thought they might be like-minded, and I got a little nug out of him. Then he's got one from me. And that's gone back and forth. So it's good to have a neighbor you can skirp a bowl from when you really need to. 2nd down and 8 for Tom Brady, stepping back to pass. 3 yards. With a flag. So
FedEx truck that he kind of drives as his company car.
No, that's not that neighbor. No, the 2 gay guys that live next to me.
Oh, okay.
He had.
Right, what is this flag?
Holding on the defense.
It's on the Rams.
Wow.
First down, automatic.
That's. Ooh. Can't give him an inch. You can't give him any chances like that.
It's a toss.
Oh my God.
Running back. That's Michelle. 15, 20 yards out to midfield.
Ta-da. Big pickup there for Sonny. You know, Gurley wants to win the UGA former running back challenge tonight.
Right. The battle of Georgia running backs in the Super Bowl.
There's another run. Picks up about 4 yards. And if I check the stat tracker, Sonny Michel with 51 yards on 10 carries, and Gurley 35 yards on 8 carries.
And we're winding down the 3rd quarter. We got 20 seconds left and counting. 2nd and 5 for New England. Ball is on the Rams 45. It's a handoff, and it's a no gainer. And that's going to do it for the 3rd quarter. So the Super Bowl is tied at 3-3. We're in Atlanta for Super Bowl 53. A-Bomb and the Bone Crusher on a Sunday night.
We'll be back in 2 minutes.
They still have sitcoms.
And welcome back to Super Bowl 53. Bone Crusher and A-Bomb with live play-by-play reaction for you. All tied up at 3 now. Low-scoring affair to say the least. And if you're a live play-by-play reaction guy, by the way, we're in a break right now, but if you like doing play-by-play stuff like this, you want big plays. It's hard to get jacked and excited about incomplete passes. So we're looking for things to get turned up a little bit here. I am Bone Crusher, and we've got A-Bomb with us. Heading back to Atlanta now. I am actually in Panama City Beach, and A-Bomb's on the phone out of Atlanta. 3rd and 4 now. For New England, they've got it at the 45. Tom Brady steps back, passes incomplete. We're going to have a 4th down here and probably another punt.
And Jim Nantz just said on the broadcast on CBS that this is the longest the Super Bowl has gone without a touchdown.
Another record. We're going to see a punt here.
And this should be punt number 13.
Now, earlier in the game, Belichick went for it in a similar situation. It came up short, so I guess he's not going to try it again. Taysom, crazy bounce. And New England's going to be able to down it at the 5. Great bounce. I thought that was going to go into the end zone.
And
more exciting punts.
Right, and yeah, right. Not only we had a bunch of punts, but the punts we've seen have been great, and we saw the longest ever punt in a Super Bowl.
I don't think I'll ever forget that moment. I'll tell my grandkids about that punt.
And so by my count, there needs to be a total of 9 more punts in this game to break the all-time Super Bowl punt record of 21 set in Super Bowl number 35 between the Giants and the Baltimore Ravens. And right now, the Rams have it on their own 7 on 1st and 10. Back to pass in his own end zone, and Jared Goff gets it off, and it's a pickup of 9+.
Just shy of a 1st down for the Rams. Out of his own end zone, man. He got hit in the lungs at the end of that play.
And we're excited. We've got 3 people on board now. Thanks for chilling with us on Super Bowl Sunday. Let's blow this thing up. Let's like and subscribe.
Make sure you comment in the chat box.
2nd and 1 for the Rams. Yes, 2nd and 1 right here. Rams have it from their 18-yard line. Here we go. Under center is Jared Goff, and now we've got a whistle. And it looks like we have a false start on the Rams. So let's back that up 5 yards.
2nd and 6.
Now are the Rams going to put Gurley back in, or are they going to stick with Anderson here?
If he's not in, what's the deal with that? That's kind of like the story within the game. From the 11, it is a handoff.
Oh, no.
And that is C.J. Anderson, and the ball's loose, but it remains with the Rams.
Wow. Vicious stiff arm, but almost then fumbles it out of bounds. Great stiff arm, though. And, ooh, almost fumbled it away. As he's getting stiffed arm.
Almost fumbled away. He's lucky, though. He just, got right there out of bounds.
3rd and 2. Rams deep in their own territory. Goff scrambles to the outside, passes it for a 1st down. Rams.
Yes.
Cook's heating up there. They got a lot of field to travel to get back on board.
Looky. Here comes Cookie.
Rookie. Here I come a cookie. Remember at the Braves games and the Japanese guys were there and I was half drunk and I said something about Godzilla. Todd Gurley back in.
Godzilla.
They're going to dump it out to Gurley, who's just able to hang on to it for a loss of a yard. Under pressure. Don't forget about
rookie. Okay, okay.
I mean, New England's defense, you're going to see some blitzing here and there against this young quarterback. They're going to rattle his cage.
You think they're going to bring the heat, try to rattle his cage?
I think we'll see very timely blitzing. They have a knack for blitzing just the right time.
And so we've got a timeout on the field. This one's by New England. They called their first. And with 12:23 left to go in regulation, it's tied at 3 in Super Bowl 53.
We'll be back in 2 minutes.
Now this is disturbing.
All right, we are back. And did you see that Microsoft commercial? With all those handicapped kids? Man, that really, talk about a Debbie Downer. Live play-by-play reaction. We can react to commercials as well. A lot of people checking in and out. Only got 3 likes so far. Could use some more of those. 2 dislikes. Our sponsor, treasurehunt.ga, is not going to like that. Trying to raise money for a new microphone. All proceeds will go to that goal when you buy something today at treasurehunt.ga. Chung wearing an arm harness, a sling, out for the game. New England Super Bowl crowd making some noise. Let's take a listen.
A lot of pressure around his feet. Throws it incomplete. Jackson on the coverage.
And in case you're wondering, the Dilly Dilly guy is from really Charlotte.
I was wondering, where is the Dilly Dilly guy from? What Dilly Dilly guy? I mean, just, is there a guy for the
king? The king. The guy that plays the king.
Does he like play the king in all their commercials for that?
Yeah, he's been the king for the whole run.
Okay, I hadn't noticed any of those no-name actors.
Yeah, I just know because my uncle lives in Charlotte. He said they had an article in their local newspaper about the guy.
Huh.
You know, he does like local dinner theater in Charlotte. And then he hit it big with a Dilly Dilly King spot.
Does he do like some of the Toyota commercials in town as well? He travel around like that other guy would travel around to the different car dealerships in every market and do his shtick.
Right. Tom Parks.
Dilly Dilly Days.
We got a flag on Bigwood.
Dilly Dilly Days at Toyota Watson. Watson Toyota. The Dilly Dilly guy is going to be here from 3 to 5. 12-14 in the game. Tied up at 3. First defensive penalty by New England.
So on what medium are you watching? Are you on Reddit?
I'm on Roku as Goff fires it down the middle for a first down. Wow. He's starting to think that whoever can score a touchdown.
So you're watching this like illegal. Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the way it's looking. Whoever can get in the end zone first might just win Super Bowl 53.
Yes, I am watching the legal version of the game tonight. Nothing pirated here. Rams at the 43.
So Rams on their own 44. It's a handoff.
Gurley.
And it's Gurley, and he gets the first down.
First
13
down.
yards. There's a
Rams.
flag on the play.
Oh no.
And
holding offense number 65, 10-yard penalty replay, first down.
Harsh. That's a penalty on the Rams after a nice run from Gurley. And if I'm on the ball, I will bring up the referee announcing what the calls are on some of these penalties.
all right, so it's 1st and 20 for the Rams.
Is Hightower related to Bubba Hightower? That is like kid or something? Goff scrambles. He's going to have to get out of bounds. He takes a hit.
Oh, he gets a big hit.
And a few cameramen got wiped out, too.
I don't see any flags down. I guess that was a legal hit because he was about 1 inch from being out of bounds. But still, you got to wonder these days. You know, anytime you see a hit like that these days, you're accustomed to seeing a flag come out.
He was not out of bounds
he was like,
yet.
you know, like I mentioned, like he was a few inches in bounds, like not much. But I swear I've seen that flag. I've seen a flag before on that same action.
Yeah, I think they're not calling it quite so close to let him play here in the Super Bowl, but it looks like when the sideline cameraman got rolled, he goes deep.
He's going long. Airmailed it. 3rd and 22 for the Rams.
You know, and I was telling the viewers, I think you had stepped away, that as a live play-by-play reaction guy, you really want to see some scoring, see something exciting to call.
Right. Yeah, you want to use your touchdown voice.
Yeah, it's hard to get jacked over incomplete passes.
And punts.
3rd and 22 for the Rams.
It's a handoff. What was that? What kind of play was that?
That's them saying, we're not going to try to go for 22 yards and give up an interception. We're just going to run it and punt it.
I guess.
Not a bad strategy.
Losing a yard on the play, but yeah. Yeah.
I mean, that, you know, back in the 70s, even 80s, that play call right there would have been expected.
And so here comes punt number 14 by my count.
That's a lot of punts.
This one really not a spectacular punt.
Yeah, it won't be on the punt highlight reel. Punt porn.
Led Zeppelin takes us into this timeout. Andy Warhol, Burger King commercial. I'm just so intrigued. I can't wait to see what happens next here.
He's going to put some ketchup on his hamburger. No, on the side. It's going to be on the side. He can't get it out of the bottle. And this commercial's got to be just about out of time. I think this is a Burger King commercial. Is that what happened?
It's either Burger King or the Heinz ketchup commercial with.
It was written on the bag.
Andy Warhol. That's lame, man. That's.
Eat like Andy. Bring your own ketchup.
Yeah, that's I don't know what that. Yeah, I guess you have to really understand what. You have to be like 60 just to get whatever was going on there.
Any millennial watching that commercial for Burger King who has no idea who Andy Warhol is. Because if, by the way, he's a very famous painter. I barely
even understood the reference.
Was the ketchup some sort of reference to something? Was there some deep meanings going on there? Or
It must have been, but I didn't. That's what I mean. Like, you know, I'm almost 50 and I don't really quite get that. You know, you've got to be older than me to really appreciate whatever was going on there.
Maybe your mom was watching like, oh yes, the ketchup. Yes, I remember that.
Right.
Nice looking stadium. They can open and close that thing in 8 minutes. That's amazing. And it's not a bad night to leave it open.
We're thankful for a good game. This has been, you know, I mean, there hasn't been anything to really get excited about, but at least it's been a close game. And Bill Belichick already has his funny short sleeves that are way too short going on.
With that dome, they could let people start smoking in there. Just crack the dome a little bit, you know. Well, let's see if Tom Brady can score the first touchdown in the game.
All right, so we've got 9:49 left in regulation. It's 3-3. It's New England with it on their own 31, and Tom Brady. There's a pass to Gronk, and he picks up about 18. Is this Gronk's last game in the National Football League? He's only 30, but he's already made, you know, flirting with the idea at least of going into wrestling and acting.
Yeah, his target demo would be
He's
people.
Had 58 yards receiving.
Guys like Mr. Bad Dog would like have his entire collection of all the Gronk movies or wrestling matches he's in.
You know, I admit I'm a big fan of The Rock and his acting work. And there's Edelman picking up 12 yards on first down. And it's another first down with 8:40 in regulation. We're in Atlanta from Mercedes-Benz Stadium. Super Bowl 53. And we've got one hell of an ending in store for us tonight.
Tom Brady finally got his groove on.
Burkhead.
Another completion.
Burkhead picks up about 4 yards on first down. He picks up more than that. It's 2nd and 3 officially with under 8 minutes to go. And there's Mrs. Brady, I believe.
There's some players hot wire section. Not a more beautiful quarterback wife since Kurt Warner's wife.
And that is complete to Gronk. What a catch. How did he come up with that?
Down to the 1. We'll mark him down about the 3 on that huge get up and go run play, pass play. Just just a naked
And
post.
here's something somebody mentioned to me. Apparently, an NFL. I'm sorry to cut you off here, and we've got 1st and goal. It's a handoff. It's a touchdown for New England. That's Sony Michel. And what I was just talking about was to see if you've ever actually, and somebody brought this up to me, one of my coworkers, and NFL football is really big. And I don't think I've ever actually, like, held a regulation football NFL size. Do you know if you have?
I would think I have. Aren't they, wouldn't they be the same size as a college football?
It's not. It's
And
just
a high
a
school
little bit
football?
bigger.
Really? I did not know that.
I didn't know this until recently, but it's all the same size. The NFL football is slightly bigger than the college football. And
Oh.
so my point is that it's really tough to throw, apparently. You've got to have pretty damn big hands to be able to throw an NFL football.
Mm-hmm.
But you're a former football player, so while we're in this break, you know, tell me what it was like going into a game. You haven't gotten hit yet. You hear this all the time. This is kind of the rap that's out there in the NFL, and that is you can't really get comfortable until you've had your first hit. Was it like that with you?
No. You know, I had no problem for that first hit. I wasn't worried about it at all.
Did you have any kind of pregame rituals that you went through?
I'm sorry. I think you were breaking up a little bit. I hope if I answered your first question okay there. Pregame rituals, no pregame rituals. You know, sometimes the quarterback would, you know, masturbate for the fans. I don't know. I have no idea. Oh man, I'm a little high.
You didn't make yourself vomit before a game?
Yeah, no rituals. I mean, you know, we would get on the bus and take the bus down there and just shoot the shit on the bus. We didn't do anything special there. No superstitions, no rituals. You know, I think when you get out there, you just want to play. You're not worried about getting hit. You're worried about not getting to play. And being on the punt team, you know, in practice, they used me to be on the practice team, so you know all the starters would be whooping up on me all day long. So you want to play football, you're going to get some time to play, even not in games. In practice, you're getting a lot of opportunities.
And the Rams have a touchback, and they're going to start it from their own 25. We've got the Bone Crusher. I'm A-Bomb. And Bone Crusher, did you or do you remember the biggest hit you ever took in your football career?
Yeah, it was at practice. We played a game called Bull in a Circle. It's kind of like Duck, Duck, Goose, except instead of running on the outside, you run on the inside. And the person running on the inside has a football, and they don't tap you, go Duck, Duck, Goose. They just indiscriminately lower their shoulder and just knock the ever-living snot out of you, and you never know when it's going to come, and it's going to be some 300-pounder. As the Rams got it first and 10.
And it's 1st and 10.
Pressure. Complete. And he runs for 20 yards. Big play for the Rams.
So you got you got the shit knocked out of you while you were not even really necessarily like braced for it.
Oh yeah, I mean, you know, these guys in practice enjoyed whooping up on the little guys in practice. They would take it out on you. All right, well, that was a great halfback screen.
Sorry to cut you off. We've got a game going on. It's 1st and 10, 6 minutes, 15 seconds to go in the game. And the Rams hand it off on 1st and 10, and it's a no gainer, perhaps even a slight loss.
Now, I did get the air knocked out of me in a game. And if you never had the air knocked out of you, all of a sudden you can't breathe and you can't talk, and people are like, "Are you okay? Are you okay?" And you can't say anything. But I made an interception on that play, so it was worth it.
Wow.
2nd down and 9 for the Rams. Off out of the shotgun. Incomplete.
And it's incomplete. Yep, it's 3rd and 9 coming up. We're 5.5 minutes to go in the Super Bowl. And I gotta say, this has been an enjoyable game. We've got 4 watching. Really appreciate everybody hanging out with us tonight. Hope you stay with us for the conclusion of this exciting game. And right now, it's 3rd and 9 coming up for the Rams. And here it goes. And it's Goff in the shotgun. 5:29 to go in the game. He's back to pass. It's complete for a 1st down.
Wow, what a clutch play on 3rd down. I think we're seeing this guy come into his own. He's coming of age right before our eyes. Goff with a great conversion.
That's Reynolds, I believe, is his name. That receiver, that is. And Goff back to pass on 1st and 10. And it is complete. And it's another 1st down. Pickup of 16.
Huge pass.
We're under 5 minutes to go in the Super Bowl.
Just threw it strong and confidently. He is synced up. He's in the zone. He has cleared the mechanism, A-bomb.
And here we go. It's 1st and 10. Once again, this time, Jared Goff in shotgun. 4.5 minutes to go. It's a long pass, and it's a touchdown. No, it's not. It was dropped. Excuse me. Would have been a touchdown.
He threw it into double
he
coverage.
He was recipient of a huge hit. Big hit, and he ended up just not being able to hang on. Okay, and there's a better view of it. Indeed, as Bone Crusher said, double coverage.
But he should have caught that. Yeah.
It was a clear.
That was a catchable ball. He was shoved.
Right, so 2nd and 10.
Should have had the touchdown catch there, A-bomb.
It was. And here we go. It's 2nd and 10. And Goff back to pass again. And again, it's to the end zone. It's intercepted. It's intercepted on the 3-yard line. Not a good decision by Goff.
He was under pressure, timely blitzing. Yeah, New England blitzed at just the right time. Either just a bad pass, I guess that's what it was. At first I thought it was miscommunication, but he couldn't get anything on the throw. Unfortunate
I'm going to step away for just a moment while we head into the exciting conclusion of this one. After the interception, I'll be back.
All right. And we'll be back shortly with 4:24 to bring you the conclusion of Super Bowl 53. And welcome back to Super Bowl 53. Big interception for New England. They're going to have it here, first down on their own 4-yard line. I think they're going to try to run it here, get that clock going. 4:24 left in the game. And soup is on here at the Bone Crusher house. We've got some Sinigang soup ready to rock. You don't see Tom Brady under center that much, but he is not in the shotgun. They're going to try to run it, I'm sure, to get this clock moving, A-Bomb. We are back here after that huge interception.
Yeah, they're starting from their own 4, and it's a handoff, and he might have gotten one.
Rams defense now, a lot of pressure on them to stop New England here. And just the you know, that interception, yeah, they're showing how the defensive player for New England just made Goff throw it up way too high and turned into a big duck snort. 2nd down and 9.
And it's 2nd and 9 from the 5-yard line. It's another running play. It's a first down by Sony Michel, 32-yard line, and he picks up about 20 yards on that run. And not what you want to see if you're hoping the Rams win this ball game.
Well, that being pinned down to the 4-yard line just got nullified.
God, it sure did. And Sony Michel has definitely had the bigger impact in the entire playoffs than Todd Gurley. And we don't really know what's happened to Todd Gurley. Is it mental? We're not really sure what went down. But it's 1st and 10 for New England. We're under 3 to go in the Super Bowl. Tom Brady hands it off again. And there's a flag and a gain of about 3 yards in a cloud of dust. Laundry on the field, and let's see what this is all about.
Illegal use of hands to the face. Defense. Number 56. 5-yard penalty.
And if you're a defense right now, if you're playing like Madden, what do you do if you are the Rams right now with 2:47 left in the game?
You got to be thinking, stop them, 3 plays, get a punt. You know, they're thinking you got to stop them. There's still plenty of time. You got to keep them out of the end zone. You got to keep them from a field goal. And when you get those 20-yard plays against you on a running play like that, that just takes the wind out of your sail. You need to, you know, a turnover. Of course, you're thinking turnover too.
And here's a handoff from Tom Brady to the running back. It's a pickup of 3 yards in a cloud of dust. That's White on the carry. Both teams have 2 timeouts left. 2:35 left to go in regulation. And somebody just called a timeout. It looks like the Rams might have used timeout number 2. And indeed it was. So do you blitz? I mean, what kind of defense do you dial up right now in this situation?
Well, if you got a blitz that you want to call and you haven't used it, now is a great time, but that's going to leave you vulnerable to a big play. They've already given up 1 big play. 2nd down and 7, I say you play stingy right now. Play some man-to-man. Make them run the ball. Make them beat you running here. Even though they had that 1 big run, try to force them into a running situation.
Good call.
Stop the pass. And I think Brady's going to pass. I think they're thinking throw. They should be thinking run here with 2:42. And the CBS feed on Roku is getting a little overwhelmed. I lost my connection.
Uh-oh, well, here we go. It's a handoff. It's a handoff, and it's a first down and more. Down to the 32-yard line. Monster run.
Wow. Well, now if you're the Rams,
26-yard pickup.
You're thinking hold him, make him try for a really long field goal and hope they miss. That's what you're thinking right now. If you're the Rams.
Super Bowl, it's too bad, you know, it's too bad that the Rams are probably not going to win this one, but it's been a tight game throughout.
Yeah, I think you're right.
And so the Rams are out of timeout. Yeah.
Everything's going to have to go just right for the Rams for him to hold them to a long field goal attempt.
Right, or they can hope, you know, you got to hope for a turnover right here. A turnover would be huge, but the Rams are out of timeouts. And we've got 2.5 minutes to go in regulation. Super Bowl 53 from Atlanta. You're with A-Bomb and the Bone Crusher on Super Bowl Sunday.
Our broadcast is brought to you by treasurehunt.ga. Great sports swag and some nice jewelry, guys. Valentine's Day is coming up. That's treasurehunt.ga.
We've got a flag. We saw New England pick up about 4 on the ground, but there is a flag. So let's see what that is all about.
Meanwhile, again, I've lost connection again to CBS Sports Stream and watch live on the Roku device. They couldn't handle all the people tuning in.
They can't handle the Super Bowl. Well, we've got a discussion on the field. The clock has stopped. We're trying to see what this flag is all about.
I mean, when they first invented streaming...
And here's the call. And it's the holding call. Okay, so... Alright, so it ends up being an illegal hands to the face on New England. That's a big penalty.
Hold the phones.
So let's see how that all shakes out.
That could be just what the Rams needed. Just what the doctor ordered.
So we still don't know the down and distance yet. They haven't gotten that up on the screen yet because the officials haven't announced what it should be yet. Okay, now it's second down. We know that. Bill Belichick is pissed.
You don't want to see a big stoppage of play right now.
Romo just said it's basically an extra timeout now for the Rams. All right, so it's 2nd and 6. We finally have that decided. Bill Belichick does not like that call. He's pissed, man. He's going off on the sidelines. But here we go. It's 2nd and 6. New England with it on the Rams 29. It's a toss to the running back, and it is a gain of about 5. 1 yard short of the first down.
Wow.
That's going to take us to the 2-minute warning in the Super Bowl.
1 yard to go. This will be a huge third down conversion. The Rams absolutely must stop them here and now. A line should be drawn in the sand. And I dare you to step over it, A-Bomb.
Step over this line. No, this line. No, this line.
I mean, would you...
Doing it Terry Fox style.
Would you agree that this next play coming up after the 2.5 is gonna, if they can't stop them, that's the game?
Yeah, because yeah, I believe even mathematically they don't have any timeouts left, so I believe that might be enough to just go into the victory formation.
Well, I guess if you're playing Madden right now, you call it the jumbo defense line, stop the run.
Oh yeah.
You know, if they want
Yeah,
to,
you just want to get a 1-yard gain on this play. Right, and you're calling like a goal line defense on Madden.
And everyone's blitzing, you know, bring 12, bring them all at him.
Right.
If he wants to step back and pass, yeah.
Right, yeah, and if you do step back and pass, you can get at least a 20-yard gain.
I think somehow our phone call on Facebook, a delay has taken place, maybe.
Huh. Can you not hear me too well?
I can hear you fine. It just seems like that maybe you're hearing me like a second or two late.
It's possible. I don't know. Yeah, this is definitely the longest call I've ever been on Facebook.
You're back at Atlanta now. Biggest play of that young coach's career.
Sean McVay
versus the old weathered veteran, the crusty old son of a bitch, Bill Belichick. 3rd and 1.
And it is 3rd and 1. 2 minutes left in Super Bowl 53. Tom Brady with the ball. What's he going to do on 3rd and 1? Well, here it goes. He's under center. It's a handoff. And it's not enough. Or is it? We're going to have a measurement. I thought he was short.
I'm looking at the replay. You're right. He is going to be about a 1/4 yard short of a 1st down, I think. It's going to depend on the spot, of course. But I think they stopped him.
That's the way it looked from the naked eye, from the live play to me, that he was short.
No matter what the measurement's going to be.
So with that in mind, so surely you bring out the field goal unit, right? You don't try to go for it.
4th and inches.
3. They just need a field goal. You're right. Yeah. There will be no. You go. I mean, I'm sorry. You do not go for it. You kick a field goal. Yes, you go up 10. No questions asked.
I think they're going to let the clock go down before they and call a timeout.
Well, it can't go down. It's not going to go down any. But don't you go ahead and kick it if you're playing Madden?
Sure.
Oh, it does go down. You're right. I'm sorry. I was wrong. Yeah, it is ticking down.
Yeah, you go for the field goal, you get the field goal, and you've won the game. It's for the game, basically.
Absolutely. But they keep talking about a big decision to make.
What yard line is the ball at right now?
It's within plenty of reasonable field goal distance, I'm pretty sure.
Well, maybe my stat tracker has that information for us. Let's go to the stat tracker. They're placing the ball at about the 25. It's going to be from the 24. They're going to go for a field goal here.
24 is
it's about a 39, 40 yarder.
Like a 50 yarder. Yeah, it's like a 49er. And now they do bring out the field goal unit. I think I might be the only one watching now.
I have it on CBSSports.com. 41-yard attempt here.
All right. Yes, 41-yard attempt is what we have on 4th and inches. You got to get this. He missed one earlier. He missed a 46-yarder, and he makes this one by inches.
Wow.
Holy shit.
Just inside.
He almost missed it.
Just by a hair. Almost had the doink.
God, I know. I was about to say it. I had the doink all ready to go. We picked up a viewer. Appreciate you being with us here at the exciting conclusion of Super Bowl 53 from Atlanta. You've got Bone Crusher and A-Bomb on Super Bowl Sunday. And that one made it, I don't know, like that one that the Buffalo guy missed all those years ago. This one was about as good as that one was off. And Tom Brady and Gronk and Robert Kraft, the old guy, as he got his diaper on. Oh, I'm going to get up here. You know, talking about steak diapers, you know, I think this guy, Robert Kraft, is probably wearing an adult diaper right about now.
He can afford the finest. Well, that's
yeah, you know, as we discussed last night, I bought some ground beef last night, and yep, you know, sure enough, it came with the ground beef maxi pad.
Actually, I think those steak diapers have some other purpose, like some sort of to keep the coloring, to keep it pink.
It probably keeps the moisture all right. You know, it probably keeps everything at this even keel level that it needs to be.
What can the Rams possibly do with a minute?
Well, first chance, or first pass is out of bounds. He airmails it out of bounds. Incomplete, 2nd and 10, 1:06 to go. Rams with no timeouts. We do have a flag. And it's a holding call on the Rams. They can't get it right.
I do like the fact that the Super Bowl is going to be over at a reasonable time, that even people on the East Coast can get to bed on time.
Yeah, that's the nice thing about the Super Bowl. It's not that way with the other sports. If you're watching the World Series and the games on the East Coast, it doesn't get over till about midnight. And there is a completion from Goff. And with under a minute to go, the clock is ticking. The ball squirted away somehow, and it looks like that cost him a few seconds.
The defensive player kicked it away.
And there's a big gainer up to the 50-yard line. 35 seconds. 30 seconds. No timeouts left for the Rams. They're down by 10.
They're thinking end zone.
Back to passes. Goff.
Couldn't go there.
And Crush, I've really enjoyed this broadcast. Thanks for letting me hop in on your stream. It's too bad we didn't get too many more watching. It's just a tough grab with all the heavyweights on Super Bowl Sunday. But we do have Braves baseball coming up not too long from now on this here channel.
Really, everything we're doing at this point is practice for Brave season when it really matters.
Absolutely, and that's a first down. And the Rams have it now with 10 seconds to go with no timeouts. And they clock it with 8 seconds to go. They're down by 10. I guess they hope they can get a shot at the end zone here and an onside kick and a field goal.
They're going to go for the field goal now.
That would be stupid. What? Oh, they are. You're right.
Then get the offside kick and go for.
All right, interesting.
Because they can't, you cannot, I guess, to get a touchdown, you're still going to need 8 seconds. Time would expire.
You're right. This is probably the best call.
No good.
It's no good.
They called him Legatron. Legatron misses wide left. Hugs all around. They're coddling Tom Brady's balls. His balls are being sucked. It's a big win for New England. Oh my God, I can't believe I won. Oh, Jesus Christ.
That was not a good field goal attempt, man. That was a lame field goal right there. I guess I don't know if he might have had some nerves too. We saw really, it's been a special teams kind of game, and we saw like a ton of punts, a ton of field goals. We also saw some missed field goals, including that one right there, which was horrendous. And now Tom Brady is in the game to kneel on the ball. Super Bowl 53 is in the books, and it's a final score: New England 13, the Rams 3. And this is business as usual for the New England Patriots. But what a blast it's been tonight. I want to say once again, we've got the Braves coming up on your channel. Pause. Am I saying it right?
You were breaking up a little bit?
Hey, Klaus.
Oh. That's right, yeah. Claw. Yeah, yeah, baseball season, looking forward to that. Everything has been practiced for that.
Right, exactly. This is just a warm-up for that. This and the occasional Hawks games here and there are a warm-up for the Braves. And yeah, we're certainly really looking forward to that. Can't wait to see what kind of animation tools you have and artwork for that.
I'll bring out my stinger. All right, for the rest of this broadcast, I'll be using the Braves stinger. They're kissing Tom Brady on the mouth with tongue.
Yeah, what's going on? That's disgusting. It's getting more and more as the years go by, and as I get older, and this is not something I'm on board with. I'm not on board with the excessive hugging that goes on in the workplace these days. You know, and especially hugging. Yeah, I just don't like it. I'm not into it. I don't want to hug people other than like my mom and a couple other people. I'm just not. That's not me. I'm not about that life.
My biggest fear is touching elbows with another man. Yeah, Tom Brady giving a lot of affection to that guy. He's holding him by the head. I mean, just getting up on each other's stinky, sweaty bodies.
Right. I mean, I get it, though. You just won a Super Bowl. I'm cool with it there. I'm talking about more like in the workplace, in a customer service setting. And it goes on. I see it all the time. And I try to, now it's not like it's not like that. Oh yeah, here's a mouth kiss. You're right. that was really close to that.
Good morning, Trish. Good morning, Trish.
Was that like the equipment guy? He was just like, he was hugging the guy that like washes the uniforms.
The guy that washes his balls. Paco is coffee boy. I want to thank the guy who washes my jock straps.
Yeah, that's Robert Kraft, and hopefully he does have that Depends undergarment rocking right about now, because there's probably a load already in there.
Tom Brady's like, man, dude, go change your diaper, dude. Come back. is dinner time here at the Crusher House. Do they still say we're
really?
going
What
to
you
Disney
got,
World?
man? What's on the menu?
We have sinigang soup, a Philippine soup, a lot of vegetables and meat. And do they still say they're going to Disneyland, or they don't do that anymore?
I haven't heard it yet. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, I didn't really notice. I didn't hear any of that.
You know, we fought through it more so than anything.
So I'm sorry. Tell me again though. What was on the plate? I heard some kind of soup.
Yeah, it's a Philippine soup, kind of like a thin stew. So I got to get to that. I'm gonna
like a pho or a pho.
Yeah, no, it's not a noodle soup. Actually, tonight we have fish in it, so it's a fish soup. But it's kind of thin like a pho. All right, well, I'm gonna let.
All right, man. Well, listen, I appreciate the stream, man.
You're welcome.
I'm gonna go ahead and get out now, so you guys can enjoy your dinner. Once again, thanks for letting me tag along for the Super Bowl. It was a blast. Wish it would have turned out, the other way, but still a good time. So, A-Bomb out.
All right, peace out. A-Bomb helping me on the call tonight. Great job of the play-by-play, A-Bomb. It was finally in the fourth quarter we got to a good rhythm. Truly an up-and-coming contender in the live play-by-play reaction genre. Look out, Mr. Bad Dog. Oh, there's a kitty playing back there. Look out, Philly 500. Look out, Sports Fury. Look out, Joey Wagner, A-Bomb, who's going to be rising to the top this Atlanta Braves season. I'm going to leave you guys with the post-game show here.
He's the greatest. Everything shows it. Every record you can.
I think the post-game show is over.
That's done what he's done.
Nobody, and I can tell you right now, he's brought more joy to the people that love him than he'll ever know. And today he had to stand in there, and on the big drive, the big play to Gronk. He always finds a way, doesn't he?
He sure does, Tony. And the Patriots have added another chapter to their legacy. Lombardi Trophy's coming up.
Got a friend in me. Wow, this place is amazing.
Wasn't Buzz gonna meet us here?
He must be held up somewhere. Hey, up here, Astro Boy. If you think you can take our top prize spot, you're wrong. Dead wrong. Help me get out of here. I'll help you. With my foot. Wow. Yeah. How you like that, cheetah? Oh, to infinity and my foot. Boom. In the vacuum of space, they cannot hear you scream. Oh.
Ordering dog food. Ordering dog food.
No
Ordering
more.
dog food.
I'm telling you.
Ordering dog food.
Alexa, stop. You can bark all you want. I'm not paying for any more dog food.
Ordering gravy.
Hey.
Ordering sausages.
I'm talking to you. You better cancel that order. You think I'm kidding?
Out of dog food.
Good kicked.
I'm not talking to you.
Ruben loaded a